Another episode of Myths and Mysteries on Black and White with your two hosts Josh and Ed. First things first, as always, Ed, how you been, mate?
Yeah, not too bad, boy, not too bad. We've had first week back to work, so yeah, it's been a bit of a bastard, but it's not been too bad, not too bad. How about you, mate?
Yeah, same old, mate.
Yeah.
It is a bit gutting though, isn't it? The whole wedding season's over now.
Yeah,
it is quite gutting.
I mean,
financially, no,
my bank account's like crying with happiness now that I can actually start saving. But
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the actual like getting dressed up and all stuff like being with your boys and everything.
Yeah, that's the only downside.
It's more the looking forward to things.
Yeah.
And if you recognise that voice, once again returning as we said on last week, Connor, how you been, mate?
Not too bad. No, but like you said, I'm glad all the stress is over. Obviously, I didn't get married, so I can't imagine what all the boys were going
But when you think
it,
about it, all three of us have been involved heavily in all three weddings.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the weddings was my own, so, so I was fairly involved in that one. But like for Liam's wedding, we were all groomsmen.
Yeah.
For my wedding, I was a groom. You were my groomsman, and Lewis was best man. And then for Lewis's wedding, me and Well, me and you were the best men, and Josh was a groomsman.
And
so
and a witness,
and a witness as well. Yeah. So we were very heavily involved with all three, really.
Yeah.
So
they were good. Don't get me wrong, it's been like one of the best years.
Oh yeah,
one of the best years yet. But it's been good.
Yeah, like you say. But now we can all try and save a little bit.
Yeah, we won't. But
no, we always leave to our means. But for me and Josh as well. So now we've got we'll be able to save up, try to get a bit of money aside to start doing getting equipment and that to do investigations and doing tours and stuff like that. So that would be a big thing to look into.
Yeah, definitely.
And you can actually plan them without going, oh no, we're doing this that day.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm doing wedding arrangements that day. It's like you can organise things a lot easier now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And as well, like with our investigations, we'll probably need cameramen and stuff like that. So you never know, you might get asked to come on.
Yeah.
Would you do it? Would you do
go? It'd be a good day out and stuff, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Would you do like haunted?
No, that's where you'd have to find someone else.
Yeah.
I think for going into the woods and trying to find
big cats and that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's something I'd get involved with. But if you're going into a haunted house. Actually, saying that, I'd go into a dungeon though.
Yeah.
I'd love to do the dungeons. I wouldn't like to do London dungeons because I think that's very touristy.
Yeah.
Very much like role play.
Mm.
But I've heard.
You got the Peterborough Catacombs.
No, there's one up north which is really good apparently. Not up north, but north from where we are.
But yeah, like you say, you got Peterborough Catacombs, you got Wisbeach Dungeons, what apparently is
Yeah, my mum got married yesterday, and that was at the castle.
Yeah.
And I could see the entrance to the tunnels, and that's something I'd like to do.
Yeah, apparently they're haunted.
Yeah.
As well, so that'd be an interesting
They
one.
do like events down there where people do like Ouija boards and all that, but I'd be as far as York Dungeon.
Oh, right.
That's meant to be really good. Apparently that's where Guy Fawkes went.
Oh,
right.
really?
To be tortured after obviously what he tried to do.
Oh, really?
So yeah, but apparently that's not as touristy as the London one. It's
more
raw and true.
Yeah. I'll get what you mean.
I'd like to do that one, but then if you're going into a haunted house and trying to get a reaction from?
Yeah.
Nah, it's not me.
Nah.
I very highly doubt Lewis would either.
To be fair, because we had to promise to him that we wouldn't
make him jump.
We wouldn't scare him. So, which we wouldn't, because we want it to be as
serious as it possibly can be.
It's genuine.
Yeah.
But it'd be just because you just know what Lewis is like. It would be funny.
Yeah, but you couldn't not make him jump.
No, let's say we tried it because we want him to do it because it would be entertain them.
As kids, I was never allowed to pop a balloon around him.
No.
It used to scare him. I was like, come on, mate, it's a fucking balloon.
Bless his little cotton socks.
He is one of the million. That boy. I love him
Legend.
so much.
Brilliant.
But if we said we would not do anything too scary, would you do it?
Yeah, and I say I wouldn't go into the haunted houses. I would go into them, but if you started doing something like a Ouija board or anything along them lines, I'd be gone.
He wants to do a
Yeah,
Ouija board.
I'd be
I
gone.
don't. I don't. You don't mess
That's
with
solo
stuff like that.
investigation you'll be doing then,
Yeah.
Josh.
I'd love to do one. I'm just so interested in that sort of thing.
But, no, cause I've been listening to other podcasts, like paranormal podcasts and that, and there was a bloke who does it in America, in Texas, and he does investigations like all the time.
Yeah.
And he says you do not do Ouija boards because you're creating that like gateway.
Yeah.
Sense. It's not like it's not necessarily the ghost what's in that house.
But it's
You're calling on other things
Yeah.
as well. But I mean, it's all hearsay. I mean, I'm not 100% a believer in stuff like that because I haven't. I say I've had a few little encounters, but I've never been like had a proper like ghost encounter, shall we say?
Yeah.
So it's always like, is it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I reckon it's real.
I think spirits are 100%.
Yeah.
Because I think my house is
Well, because when
haunted.
you think about it, like even when we die, we're still energy.
Yeah.
So
Technically,
we don't die.
no.
So it.
But yeah, I definitely think my house is haunted 100%.
Yeah.
So that's why I think that is why I'm intrigued to do this sort of thing to find out how.
My worry would be if you disturb the wrong person.
That's it.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
I imagine
I
there's
think-
a lot of gentle spirits of genuine people, but then if you piss off someone who doesn't want to be
Yeah.
like someone,
Thing is, I
someone
think-
who wants to rest, someone who doesn't want to be disturbed,
Yeah.
and you, nah.
Thing is, as well, I think pop culture's got a lot to play on that. When you
Yeah.
look at films like fucking Conjuring, Exorcist, all that sort of thing. I think that.
They,
do you know what I mean?
They made it
That's-
worse than what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, but I really want to get into that, and I think a lot of our videos will be a lot on like more of the paranormal
Well, yeah.
and stuff like that. Either paranormal or cryptids or UFOs and even stuff like that. And
Yeah.
we'll try and do other things of what we can.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll be going like places eventually, like Stonehenge and that.
Yeah.
It's not. Do you know what I mean? It's not like a UFO or anything. It's
No.
just like. How do you describe that place?
It's like a monument, but
yeah,
also,
that's the word I was looking for.
But it also there's been a lot of not like conspiracy, but it's controversy of that place.
Is there any proof of how that is there?
They reckon there is. They
reckon
reckon.
what?
Yeah, I did see it. Can't remember, somewhere on Google the other day, and they said they reckon scientists have figured out how that happened.
Yeah.
But whether
But
it's true or not, it's a different
we'll talk
story.
more about that on season 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Stay tuned.
yeah. Keep
Little teaser
listening.
for you.
Yeah.
But on today's episode, as you can tell by the title, we'll be doing your last cryptid of the season.
It is, mate. Yeah, it's my,
And it's
my
going
last
to be
subject.
on the great shark known as the Megalodon.
Mm.
And as I start every cryptid episode, for those that don't know, Ed, what is a Megalodon?
Well, I think most people know what a megalodon is.
Yeah.
A megalodon is one of the largest animals to ever exist, but it's the largest shark to ever exist, like largest predatory shark to ever exist.
Yeah.
They can grow approximately about 50 feet. Their name is Otudus megalodon, which means big tooth.
Big tooth Megalodon.
No, megalodon means big tooth.
Oh, right.
Doesn't people link the megalodon to the great white? But actually,
Yeah.
they're not.
They-
They're not joint or related.
They're not in the
They-
same family sort of thing.
They are the same family.
Oh, they are. Okay.
They are the same family, but they say with megalodon and great white because the shape of the jaws and the shape of the teeth, they're
Right.
very similar in like shape, serration, and everything. But they were more closely related to mako sharks.
Right.
The fastest shark in the ocean.
Yeah, but mako sharks are related to great whites. They're called mackerel sharks.
Yeah.
So that's great whites, makos, poor beagle sharks, salmon sharks. I feel like there's more. There's probably more. I think
Tiger?
no, they're what are they? Fucking pelagic sharks. I
I
think.
don't think mako sharks get enough credit for how much of a top predator they are. Just how
Yeah.
fast they are.
Oh,
and-
incredibly fast.
Yeah, I think they get so overlooked.
Yeah.
Overlooked, underlooked. There we are, so.
Overlooked. Yeah.
I mean, I suppose that's the same with any shark, realistically, because when you say shark, let's be honest, you instantly think great white.
Yeah.
Great white or hammerhead.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah. The two most standout
I
sharks.
think that's
of the
also
fucking...
what films have done.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah. Exactly.
In films, you only really see.
Yeah. I mean,
Great
the only
white.
film I've seen that's got a mako shark in is
Deep Blue Sea. Yeah, they're mako sharks. And
Nemo, Finding Nemo had a
Yeah.
mako shark.
yeah, they did. They
I
had
misplaced my friend.
Chum.
Yeah,
That was
Chum.
his
That's
name,
it,
yeah.
Chum. That's it. Yeah.
It was Bruce,
Yeah.
was the great white,
Yeah.
who I have a deep connection with because, like him, I never knew my father.
You got to say it properly though.
I never knew my father. Yeah, Anchor, what was the hammerhead,
Yeah.
and then Chum, what was the mako.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Megalodon was actually more closely related to mako shark. But that's a theory. They're not 100% on it. It's like with all prehistoric animals, they are only really theories.
Yeah, because you ain't exactly got one to
No,
experiment on. Do you know what I mean? Do you know
not
what I mean?
yet apparently. We'll go into that. But they were from the early Miocene to the Pliocene eras, which is about 23 to 3.6 million years ago.
That's fucking. But when you think of it like that, like
It's not that-
million years ago,
Mm.
that is mad. But in theoretical terms, not that long ago.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
No.
I don't think we can comprehend how long that is, but for how old the Earth is and what
Yeah, exactly.
what cycles the Earth has gone through, not that long.
Yeah.
no. But the thing, what makes people think that Megalodons were still about, in 1875, 2 Megalodon teeth were brought up during a deep sea exploration by the HMS Challenger, which was a ship, and it was made like digging, like not digging, but like sucking stuff from up the bottom of the sea,
Yeah.
like trying to find fossils
Yeah.
and stuff and such. But the teeth were dated 10,000 to 14,000 years ago.
Oh, mad.
And that was in 1875. So it kind of like fucked up what they
Theories.
originally thought of
Yeah.
when it died out. So they think, well, if it was about 10,000 to 14,000 years ago, which is a long time, but in the grand scheme it's not,
Yeah.
could they still be alive today?
Yeah.
But, well, first of all, before I go into it, do you two think it's still about?
Personally, no.
No?
No. I think something that sheer size,
Mm.
the diet it would need.
Mm.
I agree definitely.
Do you know what I mean? The whales would more or less be out of. Would be in
you got to think
extinct.
how many. So for example, it was going after minke whales. How many minke whales a day would it have to eat to
Yeah.
Sustain
its
it.
diet?
But to be fair, like megalodons, when they did feed on big whales, but they didn't always feed on big whales.
Right.
Because with a lot of sharks, like they can go quite a long time without eating. I know what you're saying, megalodon, because of its sheer size, it'd have to consume so much, but they don't. But and sharks have to keep swimming, otherwise they drown.
Yeah.
But they like glide, so they're not actually using so much energy to move. They go like with the currents and stuff like
I
that.
would believe there's some humongous great white sharks.
Oh, yeah.
Which people
Yeah.
might mistake
For
a
Megalodon.
Yeah, because they.
Like when you see videos of like in South Africa when they go cage diving.
Yeah, well,
And you see these great
loads
whites
of places.
and they are enormous.
Yeah.
And I think to myself like, well, that's not saying that's the biggest. There's got to be bigger.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I would believe there is bigger.
The biggest one recorded was a female called Deep Blue, and
I
that
think
was
I've
off.
heard of that.
That was off Guadalupe, and I think she was over 25 feet.
That's what I mean, and that's recorded.
Yeah,
So it's
and
definitely bigger out there.
yeah, more than likely. I think she weighed about nearly 3 tons.
Fucking hell.
I think at the time when because there's a video on the internet where there's a lady diver and she's standing on the cage and Deep Blue goes by. She like high fives her.
Oh, mad.
High fives
I've
a
seen
shark.
that, actually.
Yeah, she is massive. Like she's so like bulk.
Yeah.
Like she is such a big shark.
There's
But
that massive great white that's being preserved at the moment, isn't there? They're
Yeah.
found in that old
like zoo or
zoo
something.
museum sort
Like
of thing.
circus
Oh,
thing.
yes, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yes.
Storing it, aren't they?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
That's a big species.
That is a
That
massive,
is massive.
massive shark.
But I don't think it's nothing compared to what could be out there, personally.
No, because they always say like because they don't truly know the final depth of the ocean,
No.
especially like in the Mariana Trench.
Yeah.
But it's got to be approached by the right people. So, say for example, they see this absolute. Whoever found Great Blue was obviously a scientist who then measured and recorded it all.
Yeah.
Say you've got 2 fishermen from Indonesia. I was using that as a. They're not going to go right. Get your tape measure. Call the scientist. They're going to be like, oh, fucking big shark, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
And then just forget about it.
Yeah.
It's got to be seen by the right people to be recorded.
Yeah, exactly.
All that.
And then known, because I imagine local people will be like, that's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's just
you
standard.
see, like when they fishermen and that, or like scientists, when they catch them, not like, do you know what I mean? Bring them out of the water, but like when they tag them and that.
Yeah.
So if it's ever caught again, they can record how much it's grown in that.
Yeah.
But how many really have been tagged? In the grand scheme of
in the
it?
grand scheme, not many.
Exactly.
Not many.
So, do you know what I mean? You could see one,
Yeah.
like you said, it could be like a common fisherman, see one, be like, oh, it's big. And then, say, like 3-4 years later, someone's seen that same fish and it's doubled in size. You're not going to think that's the same fish.
Because I think as well, with the tags, because it protects them as well.
Does it?
They can't kill a tagged shark because if it's out of the water so long, it sets off a signal.
Right.
So then people think something's
what's
happening
happening?
there. So then they know.
Oh, right.
Because great whites are
with
protected.
How dodgy that fin trade is.
Yeah.
I think, let's be honest, if that alarm did go off and says here, they're not going to approach it because people who are doing this finning industry have been known to do murder.
Yeah.
and all stuff
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
they're like the
So,
mafia.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, it's like they sent science because it was to do with like protecting like dolphins. And
Yeah.
fishing lots. They took. So basically, when they go, when the tuna fishermen obviously go out and accidentally catch dolphins, they send like people out there to record, make sure they're doing all the practices. And there's been loads of reports where they've fell overboard.
Yeah, they've gone
Ah.
missing.
Fell
Yeah.
overboard. Yeah, shit. Now you've obviously had them over.
Yeah,
but,
you've
But then
Gave 'em a
imagine
whack in the
if
back of the
fin
head.
trade wasn't about how many more bigger species of shark there would be,
yeah.
and it wouldn't be such a shock about deep blue because there might be multiple. You'd see multiple that size.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Because years ago, this was off Australia. There was a 3-meter female pregnant great white who had a tag on, and then they were recording it for so long, they were, and then weeks later, the tag got washed up
Right.
because they were like, oh, it's a bit dodgy, so they got it, and and on the recording, it showed quite normal. Then all of a sudden, it went really hot.
All right.
The tag went really hot and then dove meters down.
Yeah.
And then they're thinking that tag has been in the stomach of something that's ate this 3-meter long shark. And what's your obvious thing you think it is? An orca.
Yeah.
The depths. I mean, Connor, you're the orca man. How?
The orca man.
Orca man.
Yeah. How deep can orcas dive?
I don't think they can dive as far as, say, like a sperm whale who's going
No.
after squid.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone really knows how far they would have to have dove before because a lot less orca are tagged compared to like the blue whale because they know so much about orca, partly to do with them being in parks and stuff. So they do tag them. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think the data they're getting off them tags would tell you how far they're more doing it on like the migration,
Right.
seeing
Okay.
where they go, and stuff
Okay.
like that. So, and more other whales are being tagged in comparison because let's be honest, orca aren't endangered.
No.
Whereas stuff like the blue whale isn't endangered, they don't think, but they
vulnerable.
don't know anything about it.
No, they're very
The
vulnerable.
fin whale, that's endangered.
Which is mad though, especially like blue whale and fin whale, the two largest species of whale.
yeah.
And then I know nothing about it.
You think, well, it's not that hard to find, is it?
Well,
Apparently it is.
Yeah, it is because blue
really
whales,
difficult.
because of the colour, they camouflage so well.
Yeah.
But you're not allowed to hunt a blue whale, are you?
No.
No.
But they're allowed to hunt fin whales, aren't they?
Yes.
In,
You'd
like,
need a fucking nuclear
Iceland.
bomb to hunt
Norway
a fucking
as
blue
well, I
whale,
think.
wouldn't you?
Huh?
You'd need a nuclear bomb to hunt a blue whale. Jesus.
Yeah, I think Norway as well. I think they hunt fin whale. But this tag when like the temperature rose significantly, like it was the same temperature as being in a stomach,
Yeah.
and dove. I think it was like 10 to 14,000 feet
Oh, fuck me.
down.
Yeah.
So something's come up,
Got it.
and dove down. Sperm whales aren't known to attack great whites.
Yeah.
I don't think sperm whale, even though they take on squids and that, but their jaw structure, I can't see being a threat to a great white.
But I suppose as the Megalodon has adapted, let's say for example the Megalodon has adapted into a great white size, but then sperm whales used to be massive, didn't they?
Yeah.
And there was a massive contender to the Megalodon.
Yeah, because the Leviathan.
Yeah, Leviathan was made basically a massive sperm whale.
Yeah.
And that's where the legend Moby Dick from. From that type of sperm whale.
Yeah.
How enormous it was.
And the thing is, like, they look the same. Then you look at their jaws.
Yeah.
Like you see sperm whale, it's got like quite a thin bottom jaw. Yeah. Leviathan had that, but it had massive teeth.
Oh, right.
So it looked like a sperm whale, and then they took the mouth out of a fucking Goliath tiger fish and put it on that.
Now, they're impressive.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Because they did look, the teeth are fucking huge on them Leviathans.
There's a lot of arguments saying who would win on a head-to-head, and a lot of reporters would say the Leviathan would.
I still think Megalodon.
See, I've seen the argument for Leviathan. Obviously, I'm a whale man, you're a shark man, so we're never going to agree. But they say the intelligence of Leviathan was far superior. The blubber on the whale was like a shield.
Yeah.
So the Megalodon couldn't bite. And apparently, whenever the Megalodon used to hunt, it'd bite at the tail, the easiest point, but the Leviathan was that thick in blubber that it wouldn't be able to penetrate as easy as other whales.
You say that,
and
though.
The intelligence of the whale compared to the shark, apparently.
You say that, but the Megalodon, what they think has got the strongest jaw power of any known animal ever lived. That's got the strongest jaw pressure. So when you think, because
I disagree with you. Did you see when Lewis ate that?
Yeah. Cheeseburger one bite.
That's some pressure down there.
Yeah, no, that made
some Megalodon second. Then.
Yeah, second to Lewis. Because today, today's animals, like the strongest jaw pressure animal is probably a crocodile.
Yeah.
They have over 3,000 per square inch, which can crush steel.
Yeah.
And Megalodons, I think I've got it on my notes. I did see it. 14 tons. Hang on.
I was going on a bit of a tangent, but recently in the news, there's also a hammerhead shark, which had been fin attacked sort of thing.
Yeah.
And they opened it up, and it had like so many baby hammerhead sharks inside.
Really?
Oh. Yeah. I'm not saying it was. I think it was. I'm 90% sure it was a hammerhead.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so sad to see where they've opened it up and it's got loads of these babies, and you think, it didn't have a chance to reproduce.
No. What a waste.
Yeah.
What a waste. Because a lot of hammerhead. What breed was it? Did they say?
No, I'm trying to look for it now, but I can't actually see on my notes where it was.
No, because I know the great hammerhead, which is they're massive. They're endangered. Scalloped hammerheads, they're very endangered, and wingheads, they're critically endangered. Hammerheads.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. I've got it. They got their jaws. With grab and break a bone, and large jaws can exert a bite force of up to 108,500 to 182,200 newtons, which is 24,400 to 41,000 pounds per square inch.
What's that in English? Strong.
Very strong. Saltwater crocodiles is 3,000 per square inch, 41,000. So saying blubber and that, it'd resist. I think I'd still cut it like the hot knife through butter.
It's a tough one.
It is.
I think on this day, I think it'd be a pretty matched fight.
I just think,
obviously I've done more research into whales than sharks, but I think the intelligence of a whale would outsmart him personally.
Yeah, but I think as well, you can't knock a shark out for intelligence. You got to think these animals have been about for over 300 to 400 million years.
But then you got to think also, sharks are usually singular, whereas whales are in pods. So a pod of them.
No, but didn't they say? I think the Leviathan was a solo hunter.
Oh right, okay. Because sperm whales aren't, are they? they're together. A lot of them are in pods. Have you ever seen them sleeping?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like vertical, isn't it?
Vertical. It's
so weird, isn't it?
It's like, and they're all like evenly spaced out.
Yeah.
In a line, you think, what?
If you was diving, that would look eerie as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's like videos of divers going next to them getting that thing, and you think, oh, it's just mad.
Yeah, because you can't like us
I
sitting
don't
here.
think any other whale sleeps like that.
No, I don't. I don't think so. I think they do that. In it, something to do with, like, because of the pressure, because they dive so deep. They have to like do something like that.
Well, same as divers, they have to decompress their lungs.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
You have to decompress when you go so deep. Because I've got a scuba diver license. I'm all trained up. Yeah.
So what's because don't they do it in like what depth you could go to?
Yeah. So mine is second from the highest basically.
Is it?
Mine's 20 foot.
Yeah.
After that, you have to go for another intensive course to basically go. They call it basically as deep as you want.
Yeah.
But then you can't really go too deep because it's all comes to do with decompression.
Yeah.
So when I was at 20 feet, when we come up, we'd have to be at 10 feet for like 5 minutes.
So you don't get the bends.
Yeah. And then 5 feet for 2 minutes. You have to like slowly come up.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, because it boils your blood pretty much, doesn't it?
Yeah. They have to go in them decompression chambers, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of like underwater welders on the oil rigs.
Yeah.
They have to go into chambers which are underneath the water, which is like their little house for the time. So.
Isn't that like one of the highest paid jobs going?
Yeah, but it also
probably
one of the most deadliest.
It affects the amount of years you live.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it would. But that just shows how fucking terrifying water is.
Yeah.
Like, it honestly petrifies me.
Really?
Genuinely petrifies me.
It interests me more than it petrifies me.
Yeah. Because
I'm interested in what lives in it.
If I see a fucking great white shark coming towards me, yeah, I would shit my pants. But it still interests me more than it scares
thing
me.
is, right, like, because it is a lot of it is still pop culture and that why people are so terrified with great whites. They are one of the more docile species of like predatory shark. Your bull sharks and your tiger sharks, and your oceanic white tips, they're the ones that are fucking
assholes.
Not assholes, because the sharks hate the taste of human flesh.
Yeah,
it's been proven they hate the taste. It's just because they're more inquisitive with their mouths.
Yeah.
Great white, bull sharks they got the name because they ram you.
Yeah.
But like great whites, they're inquisitive. They'll more nudge you.
Yeah.
And we're not really a lot of the time. If we're not on a surfboard, like in the water, we're not really a thing for them.
No,
they don't really care for us.
Them surfing accidents when they've been attacked, I would say majority of them were in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think the great white was literally hunting for them.
No.
I don't think it was going after them. I think they are literally in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
You've startled them and it's basically snapped.
Yeah, because
I dread to think how many people haven't been attacked by a shark.
Yeah.
So I bet there's so many surfers who go surfing next to a shark and would not even know.
No, exactly.
And not be attacked or.
Because great white's favourite food is seals.
That's what I was about to say as well. Yeah.
Tiger shark's favourite food are turtles. When you're on a surfboard, you do look a bit like a turtle or a seal.
Yeah.
So no wonder with surfers, the highest chance is either a great white or a tiger.
Yeah. I look more like a pufferfish. Big and round.
Yeah.
I look like a manatee.
Great white, mate.
Of course.
Yeah, gotta be a Shark Attack.
But it's like, I remember going to the Sea Life Centre and there was like an outline of a human on a surfboard and then an outline of the seal. And it's like, now imagine looking at this underwater.
And they have poor eyesight.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, now imagine this looking underwater, like squinting.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be able to
actually,
tell
no, I'm telling lies. Sharks have excellent eyesight in the water. When they're looking up with the sun glare, it distorts them. And when they attack, like you see, the sharks, their eyes, they roll back. So they actually go blind because they're protecting their eyes. Because when they go for that attack, with like seals or something like that, its reaction, they're going to go for the eyes.
Yeah.
So they roll back to protect their eyes.
That's mad.
But that's also amazing how the animal kingdom is. It's like penguins. One of the reasons I think they're black and white is if they're swimming in the water and something looks up at them, they're white. So it blends in with the sky. Whereas you look down, they're black on their back. So it just blends in with the water. It's how's
that come about?
Evolved and
evolution is incredible.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And another thing, like, because what I said to you about like earlier on about the shark what got eaten.
Yeah.
Because they think megalodons hunted like great whites. The famous way they hunt is, say you seal or everything like that. A great white will see it here. like eye level, say.
Yeah.
They dive right down deep, and then they come up, and that's when you see like the shark breach.
Yeah.
And they think Megalodon's hunted the same way. So that shark was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and something. I'm not saying it's a Megalodon. I'm not saying it's not an orca or a sperm whale or another great white. Something that was big enough to take on this 3 meter pregnant female great white was able to come up, grab it, or at least take its tag on the fin, and then dive right down.
That's mad. That is mad. Are they cannibalistic?
Yes.
Sharks?
Yes, highly cannibalistic.
Mad.
That's where they think megalodons went extinct. How they, one of the reasons for how megalodons come extinct, because they are very cannibalistic. So the young used to go in the shallows, but then through evolution, and everything, we got killer whales.
Yeah,
bigger
orcas, and they hunted in the shallows.
So
really, it couldn't go in the deep or in the shallows, because either way there was a predator that could take them on.
Yeah,
I'm not saying because what you were saying on the other one, which I weren't 100%, didn't really know a lot about, but how every whale pod's different. But you can imagine, in that time, they could have hunted baby megalodons.
Yeah.
Do you think?
I don't think that a megalodon would take on a pod of orca. Personally.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah, I'm saying the pod of orca would kill in the...
I think it... You know how a great white would see... I don't know, like a boat. It wouldn't attack it, because it knows... Do you know what I mean? There's easier food out there. I just don't think... If anything, I think the pod of orca would mess with the megalodon.
What, a full adult? A full 50-foot adult?
Possibly. A pod of 30... Back then, let's say a pod of 50 orca.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay, the Megalodon takes out 5 of them. You've still got 45 orca ramming the fuck out of its sides and everything. I think... I'm not saying it would beat it, but I think a Megalodon would know
they'd leave each other alone.
I think it'd know not to mess. And I think the orca would know they're safe in their pod. Don't get me wrong, it'd probably swallow it whole like a paracetamol. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that Megalodon wouldn't snap up an orca, but I think they would not...
They'd leave each other.
They won't bother with each other.
No, But like I say, because orcas mainly not say shallow, knee high water, but shallower.
Yeah.
Water.
They're all different.
Yeah, they're all different.
Yeah.
But whereas Megalodon, they had to be in open water. Yeah. That's where the whale, larger whales.
How come, going back to the whale, how come this Leviathan went extinct then?
What it might not be extinct. It's just evolved so much into a sperm whale.
Ah, right.
Because it didn't need to eat such large quantity of whale and dolphin and that, where it went deeper and fed on giant squid, and with that they didn't need the big teeth what they had.
Yeah.
So it evolved into the peg teeth they've got now.
It's like the Megalodon's diet. So then when the ice age come, the water temperatures dropped, and there was a warmer Megalodon were a warmer water shark.
Yeah.
So then they had to move to where the hunting ground of Megalodon just got smaller and smaller and smaller, and basically, I'm guessing they just starved out.
I think a lot of it, all that, or evolution.
Yeah.
And so because you think Ice Age was it?
Pressure from great whites, orcas.
Yeah.
Leviathan, and then climate change and all that sort of stuff. I just think it's a combination of everything, and it just basically died out.
Died out, or say evolved into something smaller.
Yeah.
Where it could still be able to hunt, because like you say, with orca and great whites are a lot smaller, but they're a lot more nimble.
Yeah,
more missiles.
Even though, like you're saying, the Megalodon could have potentially gotten smaller, it's still going to be fucking massive compared to us. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, because they say Megalodon was average about 50 foot, but there's been recorded of with the teeth saying
40 to 60 foot.
Yeah,
so within that region.
There's been some saying what could have exceeded 75 to nearly 100 foot.
Yeah,
but they could still be about 30 foot, which is
not
a lot smaller. But still fucking huge.
Yeah, exactly.
Still huge. So it could be a number of things, but I think a lot of it they died out, or somehow they were able to get under that film what they have in the Mariana Trench.
Yeah. Got under it.
Yeah. Into warmer water where
personally, I don't think they're out there.
No.
I'm not. I can't 100% say they're not because
it's the ocean.
It's the ocean. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
We've explored more of the space, more space than
It's like we said with the Kraken.
Yeah.
Like
there's no ruling out.
No.
Of what.
Even if you had the fucking Terminator.
Yeah.
Could swim down there right to the very, very, very bottom. You're still not going to see shit because it's pitch black.
Yeah, it's pitch black. But then again, you get a lot of the coral and stuff what are like glow, don't they? The bioluminescent. See, I know a long word. Fuck you. Yeah, so that's like the anglerfish and stuff like that. Like, it's amazing how they can make themselves glow.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It is incredible. And like, because I get that from the film The Meg. What we had Jason Statham in.
I hate it.
No, I've never seen it. Right, I've seen snippets and I refuse to watch it.
I like
Come on,
it.
he punched a megalodon in the face. What the fuck?
It's Jason Statham, mate.
And then it swam away. What? It'd be literally like me, I don't know, poking you as gently as I can. It's just like, I just think personally, Jason Statham never.
It'd be like an ant trying to take on a grizzly bear.
Yeah, it's just.
But because I read the books, because it's originally from books.
Oh right, okay.
By Steve Alton. The books are brilliant.
Yeah.
They're really they don't make out because Jason Statham's character Jonas Taylor in that he's like an action man, you know, Jack the Lad and that. Whereas in the books he's a nervous wreck half the time. he's like because he was this diver and that, and a megalodon killed his crew and everything, like made it implode. He was a nervous wreck. Whereas in the film, he just like, I can't be fucked. I'll do it.
He's cheesy, but I do.
Yeah, I'll do what I want. You know what I mean? Whereas in the book, he's like a shitting dog half the time.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Off topic. What's your favourite Jason Statham film?
Thing is, it's some of the most cheesiest film. I love The Expendables.
Do you?
I love.
I do like this film. I wouldn't say it's my favourite. My favourite from him is Death Race.
Yeah.
The idea of that film, so good.
I like Transporter as well.
Yeah, no, but he plays that character. I think he was designed to play that kind of character.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And in Death Race, I just love the film. I love the idea. I love it's just so.
I know.
Number one, Death Race.
Yeah, that is because the thing is especially with that film, you can see it happening. You could see it happen.
2,000 years from now, how humanity.
Like Mad Max.
On humanity, I was wanting to hear Josh saying, "Fuck the human race." Did you hear about Freya, the walrus?
No.
So in Norway, they had this enormous walrus who would get on boats and basically capsize boats. And stuff like that. Look at the sheer, here's a picture.
Legendary.
Look at the sheer size.
Yeah.
Right.
I have heard of
Big
this.
Sonny.
Freya was basically Norway's celebrity.
Yeah.
Right. But it got to the point where everyone wanted selfies and pictures, so people would swarm and basically stress the animal out. So they had to put it down because there was a fear of the walrus hurting humanity and it basically getting stressed out by people.
Yeah, I have
They had to put it down. I
euthanized
think,
it.
mate, like just leave it alone.
Mm.
Okay, take a picture from a distance. You don't need to be within. You don't need to be within a meter of it taking selfies.
I'm surprised they didn't catch it and put it in a fucking tank.
Mm.
It's just like
fuck the human race.
had to get it.
Cunts.
Yeah.
Absolute cunts.
It was just living its life. They couldn't leave him alone.
You could leave it alone from a distance, but no, people have to get so close to get a picture. It was. I think it originally came famous with all the memes. It'd be like.
There is that
on the
picture.
Side of the boat, and the boat would be half capsized. It'd be like me after Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
And it basically started from there, and
fuck's sake, poor thing, man. I wish there was an Armageddon. I can't wait for this fucking planet to die. I can't.
All right.
You want to be fucking. You want to be Thanos, don't you?
Yes, happily. If I could have my friends,
you couldn't choose.
I can. I've got the reality zone. I'll do what I want. But right, if I have my friends, my family, my friends, a couple members of my family, and replace every other human with a dog. Perfect. Fucking perfect.
Or just say what the animals we've actually drove to extinction.
Bring them back.
Like dodos. Well, because that was because of dogs, really.
What, dodos?
Got extinct. Well, it's because of people and dogs. Because when they went on the island where dodos from, where were they from? Was it Galapagos or something like that?
Not a clue.
No. But whenever they started to go
I
there,
can't say I know what they look like. To be honest with you.
little
Giant
fat.
duck, chickeny, turkey monster thing.
The
But they were huge. People
Yeah.
didn't realise how big they were.
yeah, the dodo.
They were the same size as us, weren't they?
No, a bit smaller.
But
now.
still, though.
Yeah, it was still fair
Imagine getting
size.
chased by a 4.5 foot chicken.
Yeah,
You shit yourself.
But,
1 metre.
yeah, a metre tall. So that's
What,
about 4 foot.
3 foot 3.
Oh. But yeah, fucking
In men's measurements, yeah, about 5 foot.
yeah. But
Fuck the dog race.
yeah, no, because they'd let the people when they start colonising that, let the dogs out, and they were going because the dodos didn't have any predator that it needed to fear.
Yeah.
Dogs hunted them out. They couldn't do nothing about it.
It naturally went extinct, didn't it?
Well, yeah,
Well, partly because of us again.
yeah, because we brought predators to that island and eradicated them.
But yeah, if anyone's got Thanos' number, let us know.
He's dead, mate.
Oh, no, he ain't.
Unless you've got time stone, you can
Yeah,
go back and
exactly.
Exactly.
Ways and means.
You went as Thanos to a fancy dress party before, didn't you?
Yeah, B-Tech Thanos,
It was
yeah.
yours, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that when you went as a Hoover?
Might have done.
That was the best.
So yeah, I cut a bucket open, cut the bottom out, put some eyes on it, put Henry at the top.
That was the
That was
best.
quality.
Henry. I actually won an award, Courtney.
Yeah, you did,
your
yeah.
wife, give me an award for funniest outfit.
It was. Yeah.
So
I think that's when that night I got incredibly pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That's the most drunk I've ever been in my life. That's Lewis's fault.
Lewis is a fucker when it comes to drinking.
Yeah, if
Go on,
if
go
he
on, go on.
if he's
Yeah.
not drinking, he's like, I know his mindset. He's like, well, I'm not drinking. You fucking
Yeah.
are. And he'll
He
fuck
could be
you
at
up.
home, and I could be in the bottom of the ocean in New Zealand. And the second I got a pint, his head would just pop up out of nowhere and go, "Done it."
Yeah.
And then you're
Yeah,
fucking.
Yeah, but equally, do you remember how bad he was? So when I lived at Mum's, do you remember how bad he was at that barbecue?
Yeah, I do, mate. Yeah, because I had to take them
Oh,
home.
yeah.
Him and Courtney were on the wine, and they got obliterated. And all
But-
you were sitting there like, I'm so sorry, Connor.
But-
I'm so sorry, Connor.
But in all fairness, he did show up late, and we tried to make him catch
Yeah.
up by chugging half a bottle
No,
of
but
wine.
I did say, seeing as you're late, the only thing you can do is down half that bottle. And he
And
sort of
he
went, no,
fucking
I
did.
can't. I went, yeah, you can. He was like, yeah, I can.
He
And
did,
then
to be
he
fair.
fucking did.
He did, to be fair. He bossed that so well.
Benson loved him because he was getting free pizza from him.
But yeah, look,
Benson's Connor's dog, for those who don't know.
Triple B.
big boy Bence.
Big boy Bence.
But yeah, because he was that pissed because they got that pizza and it was scalding hot. He burnt all the inside of his mouth, didn't he? Because he just went, yeah, he just yammed it. Yeah, and he burnt all the inside of his mouth. And then, what made me laugh is he went to you, can Benson have a bit of pizza? You went, yeah, a little bit. He just dropped a whole slice on the floor.
I swear he got half of that pizza.
Yeah. But it was him and Courtney, where that hot tub was. They were like round the corner of it, like naughty little kids.
Yeah.
And then, because Courtney kept like pressuring you to drink a drink, weren't
Yeah.
you?
I can't even remember what drink it was.
We've all had some bad situations.
Yeah.
I'd say the pissed off scene you had was your stag do.
Oh,
with,
fucking hell, yeah.
With On the Kraken.
Oh, mate. Oh,
Yeah.
Up my old boots.
that or that Halloween party.
yeah.
And then Josh, yours was at Liam's New Year's.
Yeah.
When you
Or
were-
Lewis's 18th.
No, I'd say Liam's. He was even worse. I think he
I don't
did
think
you
I was
down a
there.
bottle of gin,
I remember I hadn't eaten, down a bottle of gin,
and then you drank the rest.
had a crate of Budweiser, and a
No, you drank
I
the
kept
gins.
nicking everyone's drinks.
We had just had half a bottle of peach schnapps, I think it was. She had one drink, and at the end of the night I went to grab it, and it was gone. And Josh had that. I was like, you was being sick, but you was terrible.
Oh, it's bad.
I remember shoving you in the car, and
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
took it
was
home.
bad.
yeah.
I can't remember half of that night.
I weren't there that night, was I? No, I weren't.
No, I
No, I
think
weren't
you
there. No. See, I miss all the good ones.
It weren't good for me. It definitely weren't good for Liam and Patty Driver.
Yeah, they refused to have a New Year's Eve party because of you.
I'm party to do that. They had brand new carpet, and I spilled a bottle of beer on it.
Oh,
Did
oh.
apologise.
Yeah, same. What else can you do?
What do you expect at a party? At a house party?
Never found the turtle left under the sofa.
That's like fucking Lewis when he was round someone's and he had a jam bit of toast. Was
Yeah,
it toast or something?
yeah.
Or jam sandwich?
The funny thing is, I know exactly.
Yeah,
who
he
you are.
were-
I wasn't there,
Yeah,
but
I know,
I'm not
I
going to
know.
say the name of the person, but I know who you are. And that
Yeah.
is the most Lewis thing ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Spilt jam like on the pillow, weren't it?
Yeah,
on
nice
the couch
fabric
pillows.
sofa.
Yeah, instead of saying or doing anything, he just turned the pillow over so they couldn't see it.
Typical brush under the carpet.
Yeah, that is Lewis to a T. And I don't know what, but I just love that about him. But that's good. Right, try and get back on top.
That was a massive tangent.
That was, yeah.
Went from dodos to getting pissed to
little spilling jam.
Yeah. But the Earth, back to the Megalodon, another reason why they think it went extinct is because the Earth experienced a number of changes during the time period Megalodon existed, which affected marine life. A cooling trend started in the Oligocene, 55 million years ago, ultimately led to glaciation at the poles, which meant like it started getting colder, I'm guessing. Geological events changed currents and precipitation. Among these were the closure of the Central American Seaway and the changes in the Tethys Ocean, contributing to the cooling of the oceans. A stalling of the Gulf Stream prevented nutrient-rich water from reaching major marine ecosystems, which may have negatively affected its food sources. The largest fluctuations of sea levels in the Cenozoic era occurred in the Pleistocene between around 5 million to 12,000 years ago, due to the expansion of glaciers at the poles.
And breathe.
Thank you. Sweating. Which negatively impacted coastal environments and may have contributed to its extinction along with those of several other marine megafaunal species. These oceanic changes, in particular, the sea level drops, may have restricted many of the suitable shallow warm water nursery sites for Megalodon, hindering reproduction. Nursery areas are pivotal for the survival of many shark species, in part because they protect juveniles from predation and cannibalism.
Yeah.
So it was like what you said, exactly what you said, really, about like when because the water was getting colder and there were warmer sharks.
I think the Megalodon would have moved its hunting grounds, and probably the odd few would have carried on life. I think all of them, the rest of them would have died, and then what was remaining probably wasn't enough to reproduce.
No, yeah.
To then what other predators are about.
Yeah.
So say there was only one breeding pair of Megalodon left, and they had, I don't know, 10 young. You got to think by that time the orca,
great white,
they would have just annihilated them.
They would, yeah.
And I don't think they'd ever had a chance to basically what humans are doing to sharks now. Not giving them a chance to reproduce.
No, it's unsustainable for them.
Yeah, and I think it would just dwindled out. And I just don't think how the planet is now wouldn't be able to sustain a Megalodon. Personally.
No.
No, I don't think it would be able to.
I mean, theoretically, let's look at it.
But I'm not ruling out.
No, but at the same time, reality, it's not really good enough to sustain a fucking human, realistically.
What?
Because of us.
Because of us.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be able to sustain something like a Megalodon or anything like that.
No. The thing is, like we say, like the largest predators in the ocean are great whites, orca, and sperm whales. Yeah. And probably giant squid.
Which all hunt different things. They don't hunt each other, do they?
No.
So like you say, the orca has encountered a great white, but they don't. You got to think sperm whale is squid. Squid only, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great white, seals.
The
high percentage of seals, is it?
Yes, mainly seals.
It's mainly orca who have the biggest diet.
Yeah, range.
But they don't go for each other, do they?
No.
So I think that's how they are the most prolific predators, because they're not competing each other.
No, because a lot of the time they're nowhere near each other in a sense. Like, you see on internet and that, like, a pod of orca have bodied a great white, which obvious it's going to happen.
But it's going back to the wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, it is.
Right place, wrong time, sorry.
Yeah.
So what the fuck does a blue whale eat?
Krill.
Yeah.
How much krill must that thing eat a day?
They do not know barely fuck all about blue whales. So basically they're saying that, Megalodon could eat a blue whale. Blue whale weren't about when the Megalodon
No.
Blue whale have only really, they've been about thousands of years, don't get me wrong, but compared to other species, they've not been around for fuck all.
I swear I saw something. I think you actually might have told me. Then when the Megalodon was like in its prime, whales were massive.
Yeah, everything was big.
And then they shrunk so that it could it couldn't sustain the Megalodon. And now they've gone extinct, they're getting big again.
Yeah.
So that just shows how incredible evolution is.
Well, you got to think a blue whale would have been the perfect diet for a... Yeah, blue whale was a lot bigger than the Megalodon, but it would have been a perfect meal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The blue whale doesn't really have much to fight it off, does it?
No.
Yeah, probably a whip from his tail would have killed it, but realistically, I think
it's not exactly fast.
I think the Megalodon would have done it. But then,
it would, but then it's the same thing that you say about Leviathan. It had a lot of blubber and stuff like that, but I still think the bite pressure of a Megalodon would snap anything, and that is including Leviathan. But
I think they were evenly matched.
Yeah, very evenly matched. But I do think Megalodon's got the edge for me.
I think the Megalodon would be more scared of a polar orca than a Leviathan.
Oh, without a doubt, I agree with you totally on that. Because it's like gang warfare.
Yeah.
You know, if there's a gang
East
of
Coast,
you.
West Coast.
Yeah.
Well, no, blood of the ocean.
It's like when you around here and that, when you see that little shit of a kid who wants to start on everyone, you think
that's all kids, isn't it?
Yeah, true. You think
Nowadays,
just you'd fucking smash. But then if you 20 of his mates, you think, shit.
We was on about that, weren't we? It's like if you saw a year 7, you think I could fucking have you. There was a group of them. You knew you were fucked.
Yeah.
Like a school of piranhas.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Right, question I've been saving for this podcast. Josh, I'll go with you first. What is your favourite shark? I know what Ed's is. So.
Yeah.
Cookie cutter.
I don't know. I would say probably a great white, just because the size of them and that. But I do quite like a what are they fucking called? Shows how much I like them, doesn't it?
What they look like.
A shark.
Any characteristics?
Fucking. Thing is, I know exactly what it looks like because I've heard it be called a tiger shark. I've heard it be called a sand tiger shark.
Grey nurse shark.
I've heard it be called a ragged-tooth shark. It's like,
what
is that called?
Yeah. Mainly, they're more commonly known as grey nurse sharks, but also sand tiger, snaggletooth.
This is why it's a shark, man.
Yeah,
I know they got one in Mallorca Aquarium.
Yeah, they do.
I fucking love that thing.
They do at the deep
Yeah, that one, whatever it's called.
Grey nurse shark. That's what I've always known them as. Yeah, because they look ferocious, but they have never. I think they have attacked, but that's with
when I saw it in Mallorca, you could dive with it.
Yeah.
And I was looking at it going, fuck that, but then it's just the most docile thing.
They are.
Right, then see if we can't nail that name. His favourite 2. Would it be Great White would be your second one, would it?
Yeah.
See, my 2 would be the first one. I can't know which order. My first one would be the Fresher Shark.
Yeah.
Is that the one with a really long tail?
Yeah. How sick does that look?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And how cute is that
face?
Right, if you got a minute, just Google Thresher Shark. Look at their face. They look so cool from the side.
Yeah, then you look at them like,
they look like a puppy.
Yeah.
That's why I like stroke it. And my second one, which I can never say the real name, is Epaulet Shark. Is it Epaulet Shark?
Oh no! Is it got the spot on its side? Yeah, I know.
They had them in Skegness Aquarium.
Yes, they did. Yeah.
Basically, the reason I like them is because they're around the coral reefs.
Yeah.
So coral reefs are a major interest into my life. So I just think they're so cool, and they go around the tide pools. They can walk.
Yes. Yeah.
They literally can walk out of the water into the next tide pool.
Yeah. If they get
they're called
caught.
like the walking shark.
Yeah.
They are so. They are so cool. And I would actually say they're my favourite.
Yeah. Oh well, I think everyone knows me because I've got a tattoo of one on my arm. My favourite is the great white.
Yeah,
it will always be a great white.
Do you remember that in Cygnus Aquarium? There was 3.
Oh yeah.
Epicate sharks, aren't they?
Epaulet. Basically, I think they're found in. I think they're only found in the Great Barrier Reef, Australia. I think that's the only place they found, to my knowledge. It's a type of cat shark, I think it is.
Yes, yeah, it is.
I have more interest in the sharks that don't have to swim. Are they pelagic sharks that have to swim to breathe? I like the ones that can just
like nurse sharks.
Yeah, nurse sharks. The ones that can like zebra sharks, anything like that. That can just basically sit down.
Yeah.
I just find them more fascinating myself.
Like I say, my favourite is great white. But
really?
Yeah. Well, he took the piss out of me on Kraken because I love the wobbegong sharks.
Is that the one that blends into the sand?
Yeah.
It's fucking butters.
No, it's not. They are sick.
Are they the ones that like
they got
camouflage and then wait for the prey to go and then just snap?
That's more of an angel shark. But the tassel wobbegong, it's got like whiskers all over its face.
It's fucking
I think I know what you're on about. Yeah.
Isn't they sick?
They are. Yeah, I think anything in the ocean sick, to be fair. But I do understand what Josh is saying. You put that next to the great white, they are like, buttons, yeah, they are. But they're cute again.
Yeah, but the colours you can get, I think they're so pretty. So pretty.
Damn ugly.
They're definitely ambush predators.
Josh, honestly, I'm going to knock you out.
If that was blend like on the sand, and
Yeah.
you didn't see it, it's an ambush predator.
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is,
Wait
yeah.
for it to swim over, bang, gone.
Yeah, and they're found high in the Great Barrier Reef.
Oh,
Should we go?
Yeah, fuck it.
What's that time, man? We should go now.
Yeah.
We'll take some loans.
Yeah. I'll sell the house, won't tell court. Where you going? Go a Great Barrier Reef, mate. I want to go see a tassel wobbegong. I'll do what?
See you in 3 weeks.
Yeah. No, I'd love to swim on the Great Barrier Reef.
Oh, yeah.
But
it's
thing is,
unbelievable.
everyone's like that, and that's what's ruining the Great Barrier Reef.
You'd like it because you can go night diving, not for the coral, but for the sharks.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
obviously the sharks come out.
They're hunting at night. Yeah.
So I've seen videos, and there are so many sharks swimming.
Yeah,
And
like
it's
reef
just
sharks.
Unbelievable, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's all the reef sharks. You don't really get the
No.
Big
the
donnies.
others, yeah.
No, it's because
Well, again, the diet isn't in the coral reef
No.
for the big
No.
ones, is it?
no,
They don't. There's no seals there. There's
No.
no.
like,
But in-
It makes you think, what the fuck aren't there a lot of great whites in the UK? Because our seal
It's
population
because
is
of the.
ridiculous.
It's because of the temperature.
Yeah.
It is due mainly because of that.
So
But
they would have a field day
in the
over it.
last 5 years, there's been no end of sightings of great whites,
Yeah.
especially at Cornwall, because that's like our warmest part of
Yeah,
the ocean. Well, round the UK, and there's been a
I
lot
don't
of
think
sightings.
anything would live around us near Hunstanton.
Hope. Yeah. But no, but when you get to like Great Yarmouth and like more that way, you get like poor beagle sharks, basking sharks,
Yeah.
and stuff like
The
that.
only thing I don't like when it comes to sharks and like around humanity is when they fish for them. Not for the fin trade. That's obviously a different conversation. But when they hook them, and then a
Leave
lot,
the hooks
a lot
in.
of the time they can catch them, even if they take the hook out, and they just die because they've been hooked and they don't.
Yeah.
They stress.
Stressed
yeah,
out.
they're stressed out. But then, like you say, most shark fishermen don't take the hook out.
No.
They can't.
For obvious reasons, but then don't do it. And they're like, oh yeah, within a few weeks it'll rust out. It fucking doesn't.
No.
It
No,
doesn't rust out.
They
It might do in 3 years' time, but by that time it's got fucking poisoning,
Infections,
and yeah, all sorts. So
yeah, because there was I think that was a tiger shark, and it had a hook in its mouth, and its whole part of the jaw pretty much rotted away.
That's what I mean.
it's like when they break off, and if they know they've got a bull shark, and it's like, oh, it broke off, and they go again. I think yeah, but that shark has got that hook in its mouth.
Yeah.
Like, if that hook's in the wrong place, then that shark
It
can't
can't
eat
feed.
or starve.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that shouldn't personally be allowed. And that's also going back to why I don't have the bug for fishing anymore. And
Shit like that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to get more that way, but I don't know what. But thing is with fishing, it's a selfish thing. It's because of that buzz you get when your line screams.
I'd love to do what you said on the other episode with a camera.
Yeah. I'm down for
yeah,
that.
but I think I enjoyed fishing so much. It was everything that come with the fishing, with your mates,
Yeah.
your bivvies, fire, peace and quiet.
So more like
So really, you
don't-
just want to camp
don't-
near a lake.
Yeah, basically,
Yeah.
yeah. And there's I think everyone's saying there's something about seeing a big
Fish.
area of water. No, a big
Yeah.
area of
Oh,
water.
yeah.
Just water, just sitting there like
Yeah.
You're watching
just
it.
relaxation. Isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, watching it, and when you see a fish jump at that, it's like
Don't
it
get
is
me wrong, there is a
nice.
buzz when that alarm goes off.
Yeah.
And that, but I think
And that fight.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then you sort of lying to yourself that you're thinking, I'm affecting this fish's life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Exactly.
no, yeah. That's what. Yeah, it is. It's a very catch-22
Yeah.
thing.
But I'm the same with you. Ever since I've started having fish, I just fishing is like don't even remotely interest me in the slightest.
No.
Now.
Nah.
Like you say about hunting animals, if that fish was my food and my diet, then yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
100%.
Well, so in a way, then, what we've learned, like when we've been fishing out, we've just learned a survival skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I went fishing in Mexico along the sea with Cortez, and we caught.
Oh, I've got something about that later.
Have you?
About Sea of Cortez.
Oh, the Cortez.
I was gonna say, that sounds
Captain
sick.
Barbosa. Yeah, we caught mahi, which is also known as dolphin fish. And when we had our little debrief, when we left when we were about to leave the port on the debrief, they was like, right, we don't kill the animals, we hook them, unhook them, and let them go. I was like, okay, yeah, I can back that. Well, I'm bringing this mahi, and they bring the old, what do they call that? Just like the stake they use to bring it on
Oh,
board.
the hook. Like,
There's a certain word for it, isn't there?
I think isn't it just a boat hook?
No.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I can't think what it's called. I know what you
Basically,
mean.
it's a hook, a pole with a hook on the end.
Yeah.
And they got that out, and I was like, what the fuck are they doing? And then they staked it and brought it. I was like, and I see all this blood, and I'm like, oh my god, what have I done?
I've just contributed to the execution.
You said you put them back.
Apparently, mahi is quite nice to eat, though.
Yeah. Well, when we got back to the beach, there was like, do you want to take it back to your hotel and cook it? And I'm thinking, I'm in a all-inclusive hotel.
Just walking in with a massive fish.
Yeah, I'd be like, say to the chef, cook that up, mate.
Yeah,
I don't
do
think
us a
they'd really
favour.
allow me to do that. So I was like, no. But then that goes to their families and they eat off that, don't they? So
Just bowl in there, rope me old
yeah,
booty,
mahi
chuck that
are
on.
meant to be.
Yeah, apparently really tasty
real
fish.
nice.
I really want to try a fresh tuna steak.
Mm.
Apparently they're really, really nice.
I'll tell you what, it apparently is a very, very tasty fish. Carp.
No,
I heard opposite.
Different. It's just tasting mud.
Yeah.
No, that is like from our waters. But in like Poland, that because it's a delicacy, they filter them. They have special pools and everything.
Yeah,
and
they put fresh water to basically clear out
all the shit.
Yeah.
And apparently, like when they're really, really tasty fish.
All right.
Have you ever seen a mahi from the ocean to on the boat? Basically, the minute they die, their blues and greens and all that.
Yeah, it goes translucent, don't they?
vanish.
Pretty much.
It literally within 2 minutes of it dying, less than that, I'd even say, the colours just go.
Yeah.
It's just one big grey fish.
Yeah.
Whereas when it's alive, it's one of the most stunning fish.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Ugly fish, I think.
No,
like the
I
face.
disagree.
It's,
I think they look
it's
unreal.
a box head.
And then the difference between a male and a female, the male's got a bigger like head on it, and the female's got a small. I think they look awesome. The colorations, everything, streamlined as fuck.
What's your favourite ocean fish?
Barracuda.
Yeah.
What predator wise?
Any fish, but no sharks.
Mandarin dragonet.
Oh yeah, you have to.
Yeah,
have it,
you've seen Mandarin dragonet?
Nah.
Best looking
Barracuda's up there for me, definitely.
Barracuda's I think sailfish.
But I quite like a grouper
marlin
as well, like a Goliath grouper.
For a predator, they're boring.
Oh yeah.
to look
They
at.
are cool
That's
as well.
Mandarin dragonet.
Oh wow.
That is sick.
It's like a chameleon.
They only get about 3 inches. So they're not going to be taking on any tuna.
Yeah. Because with a grouper, you think with the reputation they've got, I want that to look like a tiger fish.
Yeah.
But it don't. It just looks like a giant guppy.
Like I say, it's just like a scavenger in it.
Yeah.
It's just in gold. They are massive though.
They're huge.
I think that's why I like them.
So does Cyril Shakey.
Yeah, but they're all off the coast of Florida, aren't they? On the bridges and
Australia.
shipwrecks and like
Yeah.
quite common.
Right. Yeah.
Then
Right.
I think a big one would soon have you.
Yeah. Well, they've been known to eat sharks.
Yeah.
Small sharks.
Well, it's
But
like you see them when they go fishing off Florida and all that, and they bring up these big fish, and then the group just comes up and
in,
just
grabs
takes it, and it's like, what? The size of that fish.
Yeah. Well, I follow I can't think what their name are on Instagram, and they call sharks taxman, right? They call the sharks like a taxman. They was bringing in this big blue marlin,
Yeah.
and the mako shark pretty much took the whole thing.
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
And they said the taxman strokes again, and I didn't think makos were that big, but when you saw it next to that marlin,
was that the
fucking
one when
massive.
the mako shark almost boarded the ship from it getting that fish?
Yeah,
Yeah, it almost landed on the boat.
yeah,
That's
like
massive.
breached. They're
That's
huge.
why I think they're so underrated.
Because
That come out of nowhere.
yeah,
It
they're
was
so quick.
Yeah.
Well, the fastest shark known, the short fin mako, and then
It's the fastest shark.
fastest shark, yeah. Short fin mako's the fastest shark known. And then, but I love sailfish because they're the fastest fish.
Yeah, marlin.
Marlin,
Yeah, sailfish
swordfish.
are fast now, but slowly behind is the marlin.
I love sawfish as well,
Yeah.
but they're more like coastal, estuarine kind of fish. But they're critically endangered. But you've seen how big they can get.
Oh yeah, they're fucking
When they come out the water and you see that fin go up, you think, oh, that looks so sick.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the bill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so sick.
But
I
then
want to get stabbed by it though.
No.
nah, yeah.
Ain't about that life.
It's like them needlefish. When
See, that's what we was using as bait in Mexico.
Oh, sorry, I've changed my mind. I just remembered that. Just reminded me. Favorite fish, lionfish.
lionfish,
Oh,
I
yeah.
fucking love them. I think
they're
they're unreal.
massive pests.
So invasive.
I think they're unreal.
Yeah, because a lot of places,
They
if you
decimate
see
the
them, you
oceans.
have to kill them.
Yeah.
Don't you?
They're decimating the ocean.
Yeah.
Apparently they're tasty fish, actually.
Yeah.
See, when they kill them and cook them, I sort of think, I don't like it because I don't like anything being killed, but that fish is invasive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's destroying an
You're
environment.
doing like a
Justice.
yeah, you're doing an evil, but like a good
A necessary
evil.
evil.
A necessary evil. Yeah, you sort of
It's like pythons in Florida, isn't it?
yeah.
It's actually illegal if you don't kill them.
Same as carp.
Yeah.
If someone sees you put a carp back in the water, you can be fined. You have to leave it on the bank.
Mm.
Yeah, or take it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's like mink in UK. You know, they're like ferrety looking things
oh, right.
because they're not from here, but these activists let them out. They've been they've been decimating like populations like waterfalls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you if you were seen by a copper and you had a rifle and there was a mink there and you didn't shoot it, you'd get prosecuted
It's
for
mad.
not killing it.
Same as snakeheads in America, isn't it?
Mm.
In Asia, and they've been put in the water from
Yeah.
they think the Asian market basically, so they can grow them naturally and fish
Yeah.
for them. But yeah, they you've also got to get rid of them.
Yeah.
So I know.
But there's such a ring to it. Well, I don't know about lionfish, but a lot of them is because of humans.
Every snakehead is.
Mm.
Snakehead. It's like what was it? Is it Australia where the bullfrog is?
Yeah.
But we took them over there because the locusts were eating the crops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now like the bullfrog is so invasive.
Yeah, like it's destroying.
There is millions of them.
Yeah, they're destroying
Yeah,
the
that's us
ecosystem.
again.
Yeah.
Us doing.
But that's us trying to do a good thing. You know what I mean? Get rid of the locusts.
Yeah, but that's nature, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're fucking.
It's greed because they're eating crops where people weren't making money or eating.
Yeah.
So they tried to do it a natural way
Yeah.
instead of using insecticides.
Then it'd probably been better if they used insecticides.
Yeah, in the long
Yeah.
run, yeah. Because now, they're totally fucked.
Yeah. But yeah,
But-
lionfish are decimating
Yeah.
A lot of
They're still cool,
the
ecosystems.
food chain. Yeah.
Mm.
It's still
But
cool.
they go spearfishing for them, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They spear them, and obviously people don't know what lionfish is. They have these massive spikes
Yeah.
that in the fence that they, if you stand on there, inject like a
Like neurotoxin,
yeah,
like venom,
they
yeah.
basically ruin you.
Yeah.
Neurotoxins similar to what like a black mamba snake's got.
Yeah.
In it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
just to show
There
how
is like
dangerous it is.
Anti-venom, but
anti-venoms,
that is
which would-
so
But it's getting
painful.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so painful.
And the spines are so like big and thick. It's so
It
painful.
might not
Yeah.
necessarily it'd be painful. I don't know if it'd kill you. They usually when they kill, it's because you've had an allergic reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of.
That's
lot
the
of-
majority of venom, isn't it?
yeah.
That's what. It's pretty much the same with tarantulas, isn't it?
Ooh.
A lot of their venom isn't actually
No,
proper
it's like
deadly. It's just
bee
allergic reactions.
Yeah,
and shit
but
like
there's
that.
been never. I don't think there's been many, or if any, recorded deaths from tarantulas.
No.
But you
It's
get
the same with black widows. There hasn't been a recorded death from a black widow since the 50s
no true.
because of technology and anti-venom and that, and because they're just not prone to bite unless they're protecting the young or they feel threatened.
We're going to Australia, but we're staying on a boat because we're not going anywhere near the land, which has massive
They don't-
snakes, spiders. And
Could
all
just stay
that.
on the plane. We're safe there.
Can we just stay in England?
Yeah, but no. Look, then they will just turn out. Oh yeah, Australia have got the first live pterodactyl in millions of years. Fucking quality.
That'd be so cool though.
Yeah, but no. Look, it take the plane down.
Yeah, it'd be a cool story, wouldn't it?
Well, no, not for us. We're dead.
Not all the time, mate. People, you're quite likely to survive a plane crash.
From a pterodactyl.
Well, it ain't eating you, is it? It's just dragging the plane down.
Fucking
Could
not
it
safe
take
on
a
the land.
plane down like
Nah.
No.
Not safe
Not
on
a
the
jumbo
land.
jet,
Not
mate.
safe on the water. Just don't go.
I'd love to go.
Yeah.
Me and
So would I, but I'd be fucking terrified.
My bucket list, the two at the top, are Australia and Norway.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm right down for Norway.
Yeah.
They're my two top. Personal ones.
Yeah, personal,
Not,
I'd
not as
say-
a family bucket list
Yeah.
with family, but as a selfish personal.
Yeah.
bucket
Yeah,
list,
yeah,
they're at top.
Personal, I'd say South Africa and New Zealand.
Mm.
South Africa to go great
Yeah,
white
I agree with you on
cage
South
diving,
Africa.
and New Zealand just because I think that country is
It's
spot
stunning.
on.
Absolutely stunning.
stunning
Yeah.
and just, for lack of a better word, safe.
Mm. No, I've always loved Australia because it's
Yeah.
got my two favourite animals there:
It's
great
got so
whites
much
and
life.
saltwater
So
crocodiles.
much, like,
Oh.
isn't it?
I'd
I
love
couldn't
it.
live there.
I think Australians are like us. They can take banter.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
live there simply because of the spiders.
Yeah. So many countries can't take banter. They
Nah,
get so
no.
offended, so easy, so like, don't be so sore.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Australia can take some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're naturally funny
Yeah,
people.
they are,
They don't
yeah.
mean to be.
No.
They're just- a lot of the time, but they are just naturally funny. But yeah, because they got great whites, they got saltwater crocodiles, and I love saltwater crocodiles. mainly because of Steve Irwin, but it's just brought such a love on for him.
They've got so many little coral reefs. They've got everything to offer.
They've got everything. It's the most perfect like
but then
ecosystem.
the sheer size of it, it's like 5 countries in one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just mad.
Yeah, because you don't think Australia is as big as actually
No.
as what it is.
I'd be on one side where the coral reefs are, and you'd be on the other side of Australia, another fucking 20-hour flight.
Yeah.
For the predators.
Yeah.
I'll be at the airport saying, "Will they fucking hurry up?"
Yeah.
Josh
Northern
would-
Territory.
Josh would have stayed in Heathrow,
Yeah.
waiting for us to get home.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'll be in Northern Territory in Queensland, and then I'll go to Australia Zoo. Just I'll thing is right. I'll really want to go to Australia Zoo because that's where Steve Irwin was.
Yeah.
But I'd cry the whole time. I know for a fact I'll be in tears the whole time.
Would you be like a real big like fan girl for like Bindi Irwin?
Yeah.
Would you be
Yeah.
like, oh my
Yeah,
God.
well,
Yeah.
yeah, big time. And
Why
Robert
is that,
Irwin.
Josh?
What?
Why is that?
Because she's fit as fuck. That's why.
Oh my God.
Am I wrong?
No. Well, when I was a kid, like my mum always used to say to me, like, "You'll marry Bindi one day." Oh, and she's married now, but I was used to like being a kid, like, nah. And I'm like, and now, and now I'm like, yeah, I fucking
Fucking
would.
hell.
No, I'm joking. I'm married, love of my life, so that's all right.
If I did see,
I haven't. Bindi, what are you saying?
if I did see Bindi, first I'd be like in awe because of who her dad was, but
Yeah.
secondly I'd be like, fucking Free Willy
Yeah.
for dog shit.
Yeah.
First thing I say is like, right. Do you listen to Myths and Mysteries in black and white?
Yeah. But I'd have to get. If we ever went, we'd have to like have stickers and just like
Yeah, just stick them
around.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Just, there we go.
Right, before we end this podcast or anyone,
I was going to say, we're going on a mad tangent.
I would like to go through the cryptids and what I think through the episodes.
Yeah.
What they could be.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So
seems like
Bigfoot
that.
is the only one that I am unsure about.
Yeah.
That is the only one I am unsure about.
That's hurt. that's
the
cut
only one
deep.
that I think there's no proof that it's real. There's no proof that it's not real.
Mm.
And I think, like you say, it could be possibly Loch Ness.
Mm.
I think it's a sturgeon.
Yeah.
I think it's a massive sturgeon.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Aliens. I'm 100% a believer.
Mm.
I know that was a conspiracy one.
Yeah.
Wendigo. I don't think it's a cryptid. I think it's a possessed human being, like someone who is.
Really?
Yeah, someone who is just.
I still think a Wendigo is it could be an actual creature.
Wait, did you call it Wendigo or Wendigo?
There's loads of different
Oh,
names.
okay.
There's loads of different names.
Oh, I was going to ask you about Wendigo. Do you remember that Walking Dead episode?
Oh, with the cannibals and that. Yeah. They're very similar to Wendigo, just not
as
as
like cannibalistic humans.
massive and
like,
gaunt
I
and
would
shit.
say they're the closest to Wendigos.
Yeah, by
You
far.
can- yeah. Yeti, same as the Bigfoot.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
related. Possibility. Dragons, no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
just a blank no.
Mothman. I'm gonna side with Courtney. It was one big bird.
You will not have a nervous breakdown over a fucking
You
bird.
fucking would if it was the size as you was talking about.
Nah, them sandhill cranes don't get 7 foot tall.
Says who?
But it's got a wingspan of 10 foot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but still
I
not.
thi- I
To
think
say, yeah,
it
but it was
fucked you up.
standing.
Because if someone who doesn't know what a sand crane is and you see it, you think fuck, and that ruined it.
You
So
don't think it's
I'm
a
gonna-
fucking human.
I'm going to side with Courtney on that one.
Right, okay.
Right, what one was a skinwalker? What one was that again?
They're kind of similar to a Wendigo in a
Right,
sense.
so it's probably same sort of thing. Dogman werewolf? No.
No.
I think there's enormous wolves and stuff like that, but I think pop culture has ruined.
You'd be surprised. There's actually nearly more sightings of Dogman / werewolves than
really?
there are Bigfoot.
But I
Really?
think they're nothing like what we think they are. Like
No.
what pop culture.
That's
has
like
done
that's
to
what
it.
you said as
Yeah.
well, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Like, pop culture sort of ruined it.
Yeah.
Right, so vampires. I love Twilight. I'm going to leave that there, Josh. Kraken, why not?
Yeah, could be
Why
something.
not?
Yeah,
It's the ocean, why not?
and
And
Megalodon.
then Megalodon today. I don't think there is. Yeah, Megalodon were there. but
Yeah,
not
yeah.
today.
Oh yeah, point is fact. There were Megalodon.
Yeah,
it is
yeah,
fact.
yeah.
Are they today? But coming on to that,
But again, like the Kraken who's saying they're in.
no.
So
But coming on to that, there has been quite a few sightings
Mm-hmm.
of a massive shark. In 1980, supposedly a fisherman off the coast of Australia refused to return to the ocean after a massive shark demolished their gear and stole their crayfish pots. When further questioned, they all reported seeing things a ghostly white shark as long as the wharf they were standing on, 115 feet proponents of the modern persistence of Megalodon. Argue that these people, experienced fishermen, would have recognised a whale had they seen one. The creature frightened the fishermen so much they refused to work. Something terrified them.
Yeah.
And like you say, these are experienced fishermen. They know what a whale is. They know what a great, especially off Australia. They know what a great white is.
It's like when you see them fishermen on them big ships when the waves are fucking.
They're hard.
And they're literally there like working away, getting the crab. They're like crab fishing.
Yeah.
And they just don't. There's like water coming all over their head, and they just shrug it off. That they don't give. A fuck.
They're hard people.
Yeah.
They're hard
for
people.
A fisherman to be scared is
big, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Something's terrifying.
Yeah.
That was in 1918. Another sighting occurred in the 1960s. The captain of a 26-metre fishing boat reported seeing a huge shark, like the fishermen in Australia. He and his crew were very experienced, so it was argued that they'd have known if it was a whale or not. The crew refused to say what they saw to reporters. However, the captain gave his account a few years later. Multiple videos and photographs of Megalodon have made it to YouTube and the news, but most end up being hoaxes or misidentified basket sharks. Did any of you see that video of that really deep sea thing and that
you see
shark?
The bottom fin go by and then the tail.
Yeah.
I didn't.
They put like a drone or something, weren't
Yeah.
they? And it was there, and then all of a sudden, like it was dark, really fucking dark, but you could just see the pectoral fin, and then the bottom of the tail fin go right by, and they estimated it to be about 60 foot.
Yeah, something
like
that.
Say? And they don't know really what it was.
Chances are at 60 foot they're thinking Megalodon.
They're going to think Megalodon, but it could be a basket shark. But I don't
The
think
basket sharks go that deep.
60 foot. They don't get that big. No, because whale sharks don't even get that big.
They're the biggest.
They're the biggest fish.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Or is that just a hoax?
Might have been, because there was another one as well of it looked like a crab pot, like a cage thing.
Yeah.
And this massive fucking shark. It looked like Greenland shark, sleeper shark.
Yeah.
What they look. Yeah, and it looked like one of them, but it was fucking enormous.
Yeah.
I think they recorded that. It was like 40 feet or something. And they were like, "What the fuck? What is that?" But it looks like a sleeper shark, like a Greenland shark.
Yeah.
But they think that could also be a megalodon.
Mate, a Greenland shark is clapped.
Do you know they could live up to 600 years?
Yeah, I think I've seen people fish them and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, through the ice.
Yeah, through the ice. Yeah.
They're the oldest living animals.
Here it is.
They sort of look like it as well,
Mm.
don't they?
I'll turn the volume down so I don't get copyrighted.
Which one is that?
The one that we was just on about with the fin.
Yeah.
Adverts.
Oh.
Josh isn't a true member. Didn't do that. Still not doing
I can hear Lewis from Italy.
Yeah. Say again, Lewis. All together, lads.
Oh.
Still, Josh is not doing it.
No.
I'm working.
Mr. Mysteries in white.
Yeah, wait.
Look at the. Let's show you the outline. Look at the top right. Top right. Fucking hell, Josh. Look at the top. In a minute.
That's a hand.
See it?
That was the top, was it?
Yeah. Did you see it?
Double tap. That's it. That's fucking enormous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was swimming fast. Basket sharks don't swim fast.
No.
Because they don't feed like that.
No.
Something to swim that fast is predatory.
Yeah.
Was it old Meggie?
Could be a meg. Could be a meg. While there's a possibility there are living megalodons, most evidence is either fake or misidentified great whites or basket sharks. The other evidence, like a 10,000-year-old tooth, are very unreliable, as they were coated in hard amounts of minerals that could mess with the dating of specimens. The extinction date for the species was recently set back by 1 million years. And you know earlier I said about Sea of Cortez.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's also a cryptid there called the Black Demon. The Black Demon shark, which I ain't saying the Spanish for it.
Go on.
Go on, give it a go.
No, because it's El Dominio.
Oh, okay, I'll say it.
Yeah,
El Dominio Negro.
yeah. Is an enormous black shark whose territory is said to be just off the coast of Mexico's Baja California Peninsula. In recent years, numerous sightings have been reported primarily from local fishermen. The black demon is said to be between 20 to 60 foot long and weighing anywhere between 50 to 100,000 pounds. It is said to resemble a great white shark, but with very dark coloration and a large tail.
So basically a Meg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was off the Sea of Cortez.
And when was that?
It's just saying there's
So
been
why have they
numerous
called
sightings.
Why have they called it like a cryptid name like the Black Demon?
The Black
shark?
Demon,
Why
because
don't they call it a Meg? Like Megalodon?
I
because
suppose you'd have to get a scientist to actually classify it,
yeah.
so to speak.
Well, that and as well, what sounds scarier, Megalodon or the Black Demon shark?
Yeah, true.
Ooh. Ooga booga. Some say it could be a megalodon or a new species of shark, or perhaps an unusually large great white, because great whites are usually dark on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like half between a great white and it's like that in between.
Yeah,
boys,
that
isn't
sweet
it?
spot.
Yeah.
Sweet spot.
Yeah.
Many expeditions were launched to locate the creature, even on Monster Quest, which is a very good series.
I've never seen it.
No.
You want to? It's on Amazon Prime.
You're gonna force me.
Yeah, yep. In the chapter Megajaws, nothing became of the investigation. Sadly, sightings are rare. Because of this, not much is known about it. But there's been, because I can remember seeing it years ago about that. Because as soon as I heard like Sea of Cortez, I thought, I know about a shark there, and it was the Black Demon.
Mad.
And again, like with all the others, it has been it's terrified fishermen.
Yeah.
And there was also a picture from World War II. It was next to that
Oh,
sub.
I've seen that. Yeah.
That was. I think that was proven.
Bollocks.
I think that was proven to be a hoax.
Yeah.
So who's your money on, Ed, in a fight, right? The Kraken and the Megalodon.
Kraken.
Oh, I reckon.
If
I
we're
think
going lore,
Kraken.
yeah, if we're going like historical lore, like sheer size of it,
Yeah.
Kraken would
Kraken,
slap that
yeah.
motherfucker.
It'd tie it up in one tent.
Yeah.
Even if the Kraken was considerably smaller than the Megalodon, I think it'd still have it.
Because octopuses do eat sharks.
Do they?
They have been known to eat sharks. So, you got to think it's got like the fucking loads of tentacles. It's different, but it ain't like because you got your pod of orca, right? Because there's so many of them. It's not like one on one. It's the same with an octopus with its tentacles. It can only take one tentacle out at a time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
even though it could have one, it's still got 7 others to get hold of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do think the Kraken would take on a megalodon
Easy.
Yeah. Agreed.
fairly easy.
Yeah.
But
I just hope the Kraken is like our Pirates of the Caribbean.
yeah.
That is so sick.
That'd be all more reason to definitely not go in the fucking sea.
Yeah, true. But
That makes me want to go and see even more.
they portrayed
really
the
does.
Kraken so well.
Yeah.
They portrayed it that it's to scare. Everyone's scared.
Yeah.
Like that, and that's how
Hardest
it would've
pirates
been.
in the world are terrified of that fucker.
Yeah,
That's
which
right.
what
And it was Davy Jones' pet. That's
Yeah,
what I love
yeah,
more than
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
It's like, I am Big Bad Don here, I'll get him on you.
yeah.
Davy Jones' voice and character was so good.
Yeah.
He
What
was
they done
suited
to make
so
him
well.
look like that as well.
Yeah.
Because you'd have thought it'd just been like a dirty old pirate, but they made them how they morphed into like sea creatures.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
That is what I actually loved about it, especially Matey as the hammerhead shark.
Yeah.
I loved that they gave that a backstory why they look like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
They done that so well.
It's before their time.
Yeah.
So before their
well.
time.
But
Unbelievable.
If you was casting, right, you need to think who Davy Jones' voice is going to be. I would not have chose.
Bill Nye.
You wouldn't think to choose him.
But it was so
But actually, when I
perfect.
saw it, I was like, you couldn't find
Anyone else? Who? Yeah, really, like actors who you know who would who
The
could
only
play
one
that?
that I'd say I'd like to hear it, but I don't think it would go too well, was Josh Brolin.
I don't know who that
The
is.
bloke who done Thanos' voice.
Nah,
No, I don't think it'd be.
Too
I think who played. What's his name again?
Bill Nye.
Bill Nye.
Yeah.
It's the crackliness of the
Yeah.
voice, the harshness.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's just spot on.
Yeah.
I
Josh
think
Brolin's too deep.
Yeah.
Like he was perfect for Thanos, and the character who played in Deadpool. Oh, what's his name?
Cable.
Cable. Perfect for them.
Yeah.
But because he's a big, built like a brick shit ass. Whereas Davy Jones didn't need to be.
No.
He had that fear and what he like, how he looked.
It was drawn upon you that basically Davy Jones was a baby octopus. and then you got the Kraken who was this big Donny octopus.
Yeah.
I just love the way they called it as well.
Yeah. Well, when they wind that thing,
Yeah.
and you see all the ripples
Yeah.
from the water. Oh, yeah, that is good.
Yeah, because it's that little like monologue he had
Yeah.
when they were going round, and then before it went down, it was
Yeah.
like the Kraken.
I don't think
Boom!
they used it enough though.
No,
Like, I think it died.
I think, I've got it down they died, but I think in the second one they did use it the right amount.
Yeah.
Because I think it would have been overkill.
I suppose
You
so,
saw what
yeah.
it could do on that first ship, and it's like, well, it's got to take down the Pearl.
Yeah. Nah, bollocks.
nothing. What take
Pearl's
down?
still there. Pearl's the real. Most ultimate ship in the world, that is.
The Black
That'll
Pearl.
take on a modern day destroyer, that would. Indestructible.
See, I think I was Team Davy Jones because the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah.
That's cool, yeah.
That, yeah.
Nah, the Black
And
Pearl.
the way it come out the water and
It
everything.
had a set of jaws
Yeah.
on the
Yeah, but
front.
the Black Pearl was the OG.
I know, but the Black Pearl didn't come out the fucking water. Imagine that, you're just chilling like you're a pirate on another ship.
It did flip 180.
Yeah, because
Didn't
they made it. The ship done it on its own.
That would never have happened. But
I know it would have, but still. I don't think there'd be a squid man walking around either.
Pirates of the Caribbean 1, 2, and 3, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Should have stopped there.
Yeah.
I done.
Thing is,
Same with Transformers.
I like,
Yeah.
but the thing
Great.
with Pirates of the Caribbean, I like they brought Blackbeard into it in the fourth
Yeah, but that
one.
was the worst one in my opinion.
I enjoyed
I
it.
liked who they cast as Blackbeard and that, but
Yeah.
the fucking story, I thought it was dead.
What killed it was the story with the fucking vicar and the mermaid.
Yeah, all
When
that
they brought
shit, you're like,
Mermaid, I was
what?
like, nah, fuck this.
It was a good
To be honest with
concept.
you, when Will Turner was no longer in it,
Yeah.
Will Turner effectively was the main character, wasn't he?
More or less.
Along with Johnny
Yeah.
Depp, he was.
Yeah, I know you mean. Yeah,
I don't think.
and Keira Knightley.
Yeah, you definitely Keira. I mean, yeah, Johnny Depp.
Yeah. But no, the concept for the fourth one was all there.
Yeah.
The execution quite just missed the mark.
Fifth one was a bit. Some bits were good.
What, Salazar's Revenge?
Yeah, some bits were good.
I
Some bits were
enjoyed that. I did
come on.
enjoy that
Oh,
one.
but they got the dead sharks out.
I thought I was sick because when you look at them, there was a great white,
Yeah.
there was a hammerhead,
Yeah.
and there was a mako.
Finding Nemo.
Yeah. Well, if you think
I
about it,
never knew my.
I never knew my father. It's not his fault. He's actually a nice guy. He never knew his father. Oh, buzz on that bit.
One of the most underrated shark films is Shark Tale.
Yeah,
It's
Will,
so good.
Will Smith. Yeah, it's
The fact that the
it's
sharks
more-
are like a mafia, and
it's
they've got
more-
Robert De Niro to do
Yeah,
the
yeah,
I was
yeah.
saying-
dog. Perfect.
and there was Orca in it.
Yeah.
Which were pussies. Which I
They
don't
were
get.
bitches,
Yeah.
really. I like the octopus as well.
Yeah, he was like the secretary. sort of.
Yeah.
But I think Shark Tale was more of a feel-good film than Nemo.
Yeah.
Finding Nemo, but
Yeah.
I'm third Finding Nemo.
I've watched
but, like,
Finding Nemo once my entire life, and I've never intended to watch that again.
No?
Shark Tale, I've watched God knows how many
Shark
times.
Tale was good. And I think Will Smith was best character for that
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
He was just how they made him look like Will
Like,
Smith.
yeah.
They looked like each other,
Yeah.
like Robert De Niro.
Robert
you could
De
tell
Niro.
that
He had
was
the
Robert De
mole.
Niro.
Yeah.
He had the fucking mole
That's
on his
what I mean.
face. Jack Black, that was good.
Yeah.
Oh, he was what's
He was Lenny.
Lenny,
Lenny.
that's it,
The
shark.
vegetarian
The
shark.
vegetarian- yeah, what the fuck?
That they dressed up as a dolphin.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's sitting on that bar stool, weren't he?
Yeah.
Like, just kind of like...
And then the two jellyfish, the Rasta jellyfish.
yeah.
Pufferfish was the boss of the car.
Yeah,
wash,
Sykes.
Yeah.
Sykes.
Yeah, had that hermit crab.
Yeah,
I'm
ma-
not a real financial advisor.
I'm his financial advisor. He lived in the bin, didn't he?
yeah. And Angelina Jolie played that like gold digger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's just what I mean. It's just it is such a good film. And so many good actors in
Yeah.
it.
But that's a common thing with a lot of animated films and that.
They can
They
get,
can get the high list things
Yeah,
because they
yeah.
don't need the budget
Nah.
for sets and that.
They just spend all the money on getting Dwayne Johnson now and ruin everything.
Yeah.
I like Dwayne Johnson, but he's being used.
He's a wrestler.
Yeah.
Fact.
He plays.
He's not an actor,
he
he's
play-
a wrestler.
He plays himself like you say
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
films. So
Yeah, big time. So you've never seen the Meg?
no, I haven't. I refuse.
Oh,
Well, I see all the trailer for it. I thought, oh right, okay, yeah, that's quite good. And then the bit when he punches him in the face, I'm like, nah, I've had enough of this.
I like it because I just don't take it too serious. It's not actually. you think when you look
they
at it,
they have ruined shark films, Sharknado,
yeah.
and all this
Jaws.
shit. Jaws was
Jaws
the
1
OG.
and 2 were brilliant.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't you dare go
Jaws 1 and
against
2
it.
were
If you
brilliant.
was to get someone who has never seen
The last two, fucking whack.
Yeah.
If you was to get someone to watch Jaws who have never seen it before, they would hate it because it's so old. The
Yeah.
first time, brilliant.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I would like to do the Jaws ride. Is it Florida?
No, stop
That's
now. They
closed
they
down.
closed
Oh, did
it.
it?
Yeah,
Oh.
I've been on it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, when I was 7, and it was good. There was a bit though, right? Because we were right at the back, and my mum was on the end, and I was sitting next to my mum, and there was a bit like you go into like the shed,
Yeah.
and it's dark, and it comes out right at the back,
Does
like the
it?
left hand side. I shit my pants.
I never realised it come out that in
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
I
it
thought
does.
all the cans and that just fell.
No, yeah, it does do that. Then all of a sudden it does jump.
I
It does
didn't
come out.
realise that,
Well, it
but-
did.
Mind you, I was near the front, so I
Them
wouldn't have
rides
seen
are
it.
good though, because it's like the Jurassic World ride.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
When you go, is it the Plesiosaurus?
The
The
Mosasaur.
Mosasaurus.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
like you see it come through the tank and then
Water
comes
hits
over.
you.
It's just so good.
Yeah,
Things
it's
like
very
that,
clever.
Little things like that.
Because
You
I
know
remember.
it's fake, but in your head for some
Yeah.
reason you think it's real.
Yeah, because I remember when we went on the Jurassic Park one, that you get all like the velociraptors who jump out and everything, but it's at the end you got the T-Rex head,
Yeah.
and you're going towards it, and I can remember like, fuck, we're gonna get eaten, and then I'm like
They've changed it
ducking,
though,
and
haven't
then
they?
oh,
They put
did
the
they?
T-Rex further back, and where the T-Rex head was, it's now the Indominus.
Oh yeah, it's gotta be. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
Have you
baddie
guys
now.
seen the new one?
Not the
Dominion.
third one.
Yeah.
Is it
No,
the
I ain't
It's
seen-
all right. It's a lot better than the second one,
second one
but
was
it's
a
still
letdown.
not as good as Jurassic World.
Right,
Jurassic World first brilliant. I think they done
the
that
second
justice.
one broke my heart.
Oh, so shit.
Oh,
I was-
when you see that
The
Brachiosaurus.
Brachiosaurus.
oh when it falls and you're like in the cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, honestly,
I hated Matey who also took the teeth.
yeah,
Oh,
he was a
Mm.
rope prick. I was. Oh no, because you gotta admit.
Yeah, but the Indoraptor done him in.
You gotta admit that was a fucking good bit because
Yeah.
that played him like fuck because
Yeah.
it smiles, doesn't
Yeah.
it? And you're like,
And
oh
then
god,
his tail wiggles behind him.
yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah, to get his attention.
And
Then
he's
he's
like, I got you now.
then he
cunt.
grins. Honestly, I hyped up like fuck on that bit.
Yeah, the third one is better, but it still could have been a lot fucking better.
Yeah,
A lot better.
Alright, let's
Also,
The reason I think I want to watch it so badly is because obviously they brought all the Jurassic
Yeah.
Park people. in.
Yeah.
Dr. Grant.
Dr. Grant. That's it.
It's like-
Oh,
I don't know where they were going with the plot of it. I
no,
really don't.
they did. It's rushed.
It's like I barely not even recognised that the dinosaurs are out in the wild.
No,
It's just like, oh, there's an allosaur. that is stringing what it's like. You're
Yeah.
like, really?
is the Giganotosaurus in it?
Yeah, but he's not. He's not
In it, as
anything
such.
Oh,
good. He's literally. He only has one scrap at the end,
yeah,
and 3 gets the 2 with.
T-Rex.
There you go.
Does the
Yeah,
T-Rex
it's the
win?
OG though, isn't it?
T-Rex is about to get. The T-Rex is a bitch when you think back to the
Yeah.
Jurassic Park films.
Yeah.
He is a bitch. The Spinosaurus done him in.
Yeah, I know. I was very sad on
The
that.
Indominus done
They
him
never
in.
should have done the Spinosaurus when they got him.
The,
They never should have done that.
Indominus done him in.
It did it though.
Well, yeah, if Blue didn't come, it would have killed it.
Yeah, but the Indominus I think would have done him easily.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
best,
right.
the best scene in the first one, throughout it all. I love the first one, the Jurassic World. This is first Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Was at the end that big fight happens and he goes into the water, and the what do you call it? Say
Mosasaur
the
gets it.
Mosasaurus.
Yeah.
I think bringing the Mosasaurus into the films was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, big
Because
time.
it weren't
I
in the
know-
Jurassic Park.
No.
Was it?
No.
So good.
I think that got less than a minute in
Oh, in
the
the
third one.
oh, you're joking.
Less than a minute.
Oh no, I'm good.
Ah, but no. What got me because I grew up with Jurassic Parks, and I love them films. They're second to Jaws for me.
Yeah.
And it was in the Jurassic World when it's when he comes out, like walks out the bedroom, and then the music starts. I got right emotional on that because it was like
It was
I
so
can remember
long,
being a
wasn't it?
child, listening to that, like watching it, listening to that, and then being an adult and then seeing it. It's just
that
so
was the same with me, even though they were shit. That was the same with me with Star Wars.
yeah.
Because I've never experienced watching a Star Wars film in the cinema.
No,
Not even the prequels.
really.
No.
I remember, I'll see.
No, I never
third
saw
one.
them in
Oh,
the cinema.
I've seen the
But
new
then
ones.
going to watch the new one, like the 7th one.
Yeah, yeah.
Just hearing that music again, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, was it Hans Zimmer who did the music for Jurassic?
No.
No.
John Williams.
John Williams. Sorry.
John Williams.
That
Mm.
He
On his own,
did
brilliant.
Star Wars as well.
yeah, brilliant.
Hans Zimmer did Pirates of the Caribbean.
Ah, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
John,
Them
that's-
two are the best music composers of
Yeah.
film history.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Mm.
100%.
But going back on the Megalodon, that apart from like the Meg, There hasn't been like a good film with Megalodon in, really.
No.
Because
I think it's because of the sheer size of it.
yeah, what can you do with it?
Because I mean, I'm pretty sure you'll probably know this. I saw something the other day of why the shark in the original Jaws wasn't seen that much. Because the mechanics just would not work.
No, yeah, it broke. Because they
constantly kept breaking.
When they built it, they tried it out in fresh water.
Yeah.
It worked perfectly. And then they took the Martha's Vineyard, which is seawater, and the seawater corroded it and everything.
Would not work at all.
No.
That's why it's barely in it. That's why every now and again you just see its fin.
Yeah.
Majority
but
of the
that
time.
was the brilliance of it, really.
Yeah, it gave you that suspense.
Yeah. And that's why it's actually regarded as one of the best
films like that. When you think back of good scenes, are so improvised. Like with the Dark Knight, with the Joker.
Yeah, with the hospital.
Well, yeah, where he's trying to blow it up.
Oh yeah, it wasn't.
And it would work. It was like that genuinely.
It made it. Though,
yeah, that genuinely was not meant to do that.
Yeah, because it just shows just how mad that fucker is, really, doesn't it? Like,
but then it also tells you how good of an actor they are. They're just improvise.
On yeah.
Do you think if he went, it didn't work, and they have to redo it when it was
because they only had the one take
to do it.
Yeah, so him being the actor, what a legend.
Yeah,
such a shame.
Yeah. It's just a shame. The role he's known best for is the role that theoretically killed him.
Yeah, sent him mad.
Yeah.
But
he was proper method actor, weren't he?
Yeah, he was. He locked himself up 6 weeks, didn't he?
Went insane, didn't he?
Yeah.
Because then I remember
he had a diary.
When he come out, like when the shooting and that was done, he just turned to drinking alcohol because he couldn't sleep and all that sort of stuff. He couldn't switch off.
No.
Because that's someone who's put their life to acting there.
Yeah. That's why this is what pisses me off with like our generation though. Because you've got method actors like that ain't getting the credit they deserve realistically, and then you've got, like you said earlier, fuckers like Dwayne Johnson or Brad Pitt or Adam Sandler or any of these twats that are literally playing themselves in a film, not putting any effort in. You're like, how are you making the big bucks?
Yeah.
And these guys are getting nothing.
But then you get like Christian Bale, because he's a method actor, and people like that.
Like I said on a previous episode, the true A-list celebrity that I can think of off the top of my head that is a proper method actor is Leonardo DiCaprio.
Best actor to ever have lived.
But what? Yeah,
I'd put money on that.
Definitely
I'd back him 100%. I think
he is good.
Unbelievable.
He can play so many roles, can't he?
That's what I mean.
And he's such a conservationist now, isn't he? Like an activist.
Massive
activist.
That's why he did that Netflix film, wasn't it?
Yeah. And there's a song, Little Dicky, it's called the Earth Song. And it's got loads of singers in it.
Yeah.
It's got all of them in, pretty much, like all the A-list singers. And then Leonardo DiCaprio turns up in it as well.
Mad.
It's a good song, actually.
He's another one that did an improv scene, didn't he, in Django?
Yeah,
when he smashed his hand on he smashed the glass and his hand's piss and blood, and he's just still carrying on. Like
because that actually happened. It weren't meant to, but yeah,
shards of glass sticking out his hand a lot.
Yeah. But I recommend you to read the Meg books. They're a lot better than the film.
Yeah.
A lot better than the film.
I find that with everything though, the books are usually always better than the films.
Yeah, it's the same with the Game of Thrones books. There's so much. The Game of Thrones show was good till the last season, but leave that. But the show itself was fucking quality. But there's so much
they missed out
with the books, like that would have made the story just tenfold.
Yeah,
well, there's no way in hell they would have had the budget to do it.
No, the Meg books and the Meg film completely different. The only similarities is a giant shark and Jonas Taylor.
Yeah,
that's it. That is it. Because in the books he becomes like a paleontologist.
Oh right.
He's not like this bad boy or whatever. He becomes so hell bent on megalodons and stuff like that. How they could still be alive.
But he's another one. He's a good actor, but I think he's another one. Jason Statham.
He's just a classic action.
He's
a classic action star. But that's why I love the Expendables because
they are all playing themselves.
Yeah.
You can tell that was a low budget film because half of it went to signing them. You can tell.
I love them.
It was almost like a hobby for him, though, wasn't
it? Yeah. It was just a good crack.
It's the only opportunity to get all them actors together. So fuck it.
But then it's weird when you look at the other two, and then they bring more in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with the second one, they had Liam Hemsworth in.
Yeah. Jean-Claude Van
Damme. Fucking who they have in the third one?
But if it weren't them group of actors,
they're Chuck Norris in the second one as well.
Yeah, Chuck Norris.
It'd be shit if it weren't for if it was a different set of actors.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it'd be
you would not. You'd slag it off me, but because it was them actors, that's why you love it.
Yeah, because in the third one, Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Antonio Banderas.
Yeah.
Mel Gibson.
That's who I was thinking of.
Yeah. It's Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
I love that bit with Wesley Snipes though, because when they pick him up, because he actually went to prison, Wesley Snipes, for tax evasion.
Oh right.
And he mentions it in the film.
Brilliant.
They're like, why'd you get put away? And he just went, tax evasion. And it's just funny because he actually went away for it. It's like, he's having a giggle about it. So I love them films. They're shit, but they're good shit.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, you want to read them Meg books. They are really good. I think I got them here somewhere. They are very good. Very, very good. But no, so final verdict, don't think it's out there.
Nah. You can't be 100%.
Not 100%.
On a percentage.
I'm a higher percentage.
I'm 99% sure it's not.
Yeah.
I'd
say I'm 90, 95.
It's that 1% that's doing it for me.
Yeah. I'm about 70%.
What, not real or is real?
Not real. Because, like the Black Demon, like the one that was seen off the coast of Australia, something is terrified fishermen, experienced fishermen. They know what a whale is. They know what a great white is.
Yeah.
And it's something that they do not know. And that's what keeps me intrigued.
Yeah.
And a lot of scientists also believe. And like that video you showed me and Connor about it, like that thing what went by the camera, what was estimated 60 foot, I think it was, wasn't it? What was that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Big Donnie, whatever it was.
It weren't a whale shark. It weren't a basking shark. It weren't a megamouth. But what was it? What was it? That is the thing. But yeah, I think I'm pretty much
about
done.
I apologise if we have gone on a bit of a mad tangent from the topic, but again, I suppose with the Megalodon, it is like it was with the Kraken and that. It's difficult to find stuff on
because it's the
ocean.
ocean.
The bigger the fucker, it seems the bigger the fucker it is, the less it is.
And being in the ocean with like Bigfoot and stuff like that, it's on land. It's gonna be more seen than something in the ocean.
Yeah.
But no, I honestly I think there could be a Bigfoot. There could be Bigfoot creatures, or something similar.
Yeah.
But I like to think there's Megalodon out there.
It'd be cool if they were.
I'd like to think so because I'm like you two know I'm a massive shark head.
Yeah.
I love sharks, so I'd love to think there is out there. But my theoretical side, no, I don't think so.
Why can't there be a fucking cryptid or a conspiracy in bears? So we've done your favourite animal in orca. We've done your favourite animal in shark. When we do the bear one?
Is bear your favourite animal?
Yeah, by far.
Yeah,
I love them. I
bears.
fucking love them.
Well, you could say about cave bears or like Kodiak bears, stuff like that. Like how there is a cryptid, the Nambi bear, I think it's called. I'll have to have a look on that. But yeah, there is cryptid like bears, and like dogmen. There's bearmen.
Oh, decent.
So
I hope he's real. Man like bearman.
Would you hunt that?
No, I want to hug it.
No, but you're not hunt it like kill
Look
it.
for it.
But yeah,
100%. 100%.
All right, then.
It's a bear.
Gonna have a bit of a tour of America, boy.
I just want to see a bear up close. That's my goal in life. I want to see a bear.
Are there any zoos in the UK with bears?
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
Whipsnade. They got 2-3 bears.
Are they?
Yeah, brown bears, I think they are.
We need to go. We need to go.
Because in Colchester Zoo they have sun bears.
Yeah.
Actually, with
They're
Whipsnade Zoo, they had 3 bears. 2 of them they had to put down because they got out.
Oh, I remember seeing that.
A tree fell down, didn't it? And they managed to get out, so they had to put 2 of them down, then one of them
Why
lived.
couldn't they have just captured it and put it back?
Oh, I don't know.
Because they're arseholes.
So, yeah, I think there's 1 left, but they're definitely there.
Oh, I need to see one.
They'd have probably
And
had
it's
to.
not like them shitty bear enclosures where it's all concrete walls and you're chucking food down to the bottom of them.
Fucking hate that.
Like 20 foot. I hate that. It literally is like they've got green area, they've got trees. They've got. You are high up out the way.
Yeah.
Like what he done on We Bought a Zoo. You ever seen that?
No.
Yeah, I have seen that. Scarlett.
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
I love Scarlett Johansson. Sorry, Courtney knows
doing
about
that
that.
most.
Yeah.
I fancied her more in that than I did Avengers.
Yeah. But because the bear got out in that, didn't it?
Yeah.
And he was like, because he saw it and it was like,
was that a grizzly?
yeah,
Yeah.
and it was right happy because it was on like a mound. It was just living its best life when it got out, and he was like, "We've got to make the enclosure bigger. We've got to do this for him because he's happy here. Like he's depressed in his enclosure. So they spared no expense."
Oh,
Who was the main actor in that?
Matt Damon.
That's it. Yeah, I did
Matt
love
Damon.
that film.
Matt Damon.
Yeah, his wife died, so they bought a zoo, didn't they, or something? Yeah, that's a good film.
Yeah, that is a very good film.
Yeah, I do
it's
like
it's a family film.
It's a feel-good film. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. Yeah, big time. And that's based in a for real zoo in the UK.
Is it?
Yeah, I can't remember his name in it, but yeah, it's his natural zoo in the UK.
Yeah, I want to see a bear.
Yeah. If there's some at Whipsnade, because Whipsnade isn't that far, is it?
It's London, but it's about 2 hours away.
Mm.
But that's also the reason I wanted to go there is because it had chimpanzees.
Yeah.
I've never seen a chimpanzee, so that's the reason I went there. And then I was added bonus that
they freak me out, chimpanzees.
Yeah.
Which is mad.
Quick, they could switch.
Which is mad because of like how much I've been studying Bigfoot and that. You'd think I'd be right interested.
Yeah.
Nah, they freak me out. They terrify me.
Yeah.
Because of
always
what
just
you
think
said.
of that woman.
Got a face
basically
ripped off.
got a face changed.
Yeah.
Was it Louis Theroux did a documentary when he went to like people who kept chimpanzees?
Yeah.
In enclosures, and you go into like their enclosures and it's terrifying.
Yeah.
So loud, they're banging on the cage, throwing.
Yeah. One of them smashed the window, didn't they?
Yeah. Scares me.
Because Joe Exotic had chimpanzees as well.
Yeah, of course he fucking did.
Yeah, he had all sorts of prick.
Um,
Yeah, proper prick. But yeah, I'm about done.
Yeah, I'm happy. Thanks for having me on this one, lads.
No, it's all right. What we got next week, Josh?
Next week will be the final conspiracy of the season, and it's going to be, arguably in my opinion, the biggest conspiracy of all, because everyone's realistically heard about it, but no one knows realistically what it is, and that is on the Illuminati.
Oh,
yeah.
So I know nothing about this, so I actually look forward.
So we'll be talking about what it is or what people presume it to be. Are they involved? Are they higher up than governments? Are they, fucking doing shit that causes cancer and all that kind of thing? Do you know what I mean? Just some of the mad theories about them. Basically.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be an interesting one. But I just want to say, if any government personnel are listening, we are not trying to out you or disrespect you in any way, so don't come after us.
Yeah. But change your laws on certain things, you cunts.
Another one.
That's fucking dead then. But if you've got this far, thank you ever so much for listening. You can follow us on Facebook on Mr. Mysteries in Black and White, and on Instagram, which is Mr. Mysteries _. You can email us with some questions, because we're still doing that on our last episode, aren't we? A Q&A. Thank you for everyone who has posted in questions, but there is still time to email us, Josh.
mythsandmysteries@outlook.com.
Thank you. You can listen. Well, I know you are listening to this, but you can also listen on Spotify, Podbean, YouTube. Josh,
Amazon, Samsung Podcasts, Podchaser, iHeartRadio, and Player FM.
Yeah.
Josh is like your mum sometimes. He's like, Josh, carry on.
Well, yeah, because he deals with all the techie stuff. But no, honestly, thank you for listening, Connor. It's a pleasure as always. It's an honour to have you. It's an honour to have you on here. Like, I've never known anyone to love marine life more than me, really. So it's quite refreshing. And
I imagine the next time I'll be on will be with Lewis, won't it? Possibly.
Maybe let's say I haven't even started my list for season 2 yet. I know vaguely what we're doing.
Yeah.
But but if you want to know about anything from the UK, like cryptids, urban legends, conspiracies, controversy, serial killers, anything creepy or paranormal, let us know what you'd like us to cover, and we'll try and add it onto the list.
Yeah.
But I think that'll do.
That's about done.
But yeah,
so,
like
I said, thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
See ya.